hello, 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 welcome, welcome, hello, hello, hi, hi guys, hi.
Hello.
Ew, that was right in my ear.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave. You're my girl now, Dave.
You're my wife now.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. Bye. Hey everyone. Hello, welcome. It is that time of the week. It is Warhammer Sunday. That time of the week. Normally when I sit down and try and do some work, but we're now doing our new format where it's not just me and I'll get no work done because these idiots will just keep me laughing and messing about for the next 3 hours anyway. But yes, welcome to Warhammer Sunday, where we'll be cracking on building and doing some bits and bobs. As always, before we get going, I need to do all my usual shout-out stuff. So first and foremost, the people that make all my content possible, my patrons and my channel members, they support this channel directly. They put food on my table, quite literally. So without them, this channel would not exist. So big, massive thank you and big hugs to my patrons and members. If you want to become one and help keep this channel alive, you can click on the join button underneath any of my videos to become a YouTube channel member. Or you can go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru, which is just down there, some on the screen somewhere, I think. You can become a patron. Either way, you can support the channel, keep it alive, and help put food. Brilliant. If you would think about that, if you're not one already, thank you very much. That would be lovely. And of course, my corporate supporters, emodels.co.uk and goblingaming.co.uk. Links to those two stores in the description below the video. They're your one-stop shops for all your model making, tabletop gaming needs. So make sure to use those links, tells them I sent you, and I get some income from that. Thank you. Now, anyway, as always, I'm not on my own as we started last week. It's a multi-person stream from now. So this week, as always, I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Colin McFesta67son. Let me just...
Hello, mate. All right.
How you doing, Cole?
I'm fine and dandy-o.
Fine dandy-o.
I'm suave, windswept and interested, mate. No, I'm doing all right.
You're a little bit windswept, but we'll move on from that.
Yeah, I'm suitably relieved. But yeah, I'm doing the... I'm doing...
You know when you watch
David Sanderson was right. Yeah, I'm doing the Wasbomb Blaster Jet.
So, Colin, what are you building this week?
I'm doing the Wasbomb Blaster Jet by coincidence.
Yeah, you're doing okay there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm doing fine, mate. I am. I'm an happy bunny because
You're on
I
drugs.
helped to mate out. No, I helped to mate out today to reach 1,000 subs, and I'm feeling quite pleased with myself. So
Yay.
yeah, I'm all right.
Checks in the post. There you go.
Absolutely, mate.
Now, it's not just me and Cole, because again, this week we are joined by our Lord and Saviour, Cy Reynolds. I'm doing that bit so he can flash on screen like importance.
I'm not going to flash on screen. What? This is meant to be a family show.
It's a family show. It's not blue for the dads. How you doing, Cy?
I'm good. Sorry we're late, everyone, but Colin had to drop the kids off.
I wasn't going to say anything, but...
I too am building
Cheers, Si.
Blaster Jet.
Yeah.
No worries, man. You know. So this is an orc kit, and throughout the stream we'll be trying to convince Colin to buy as many orcs as possible.
Colin, buy as many orcs as possible.
I'm resisting, like I normally do, really well.
Have you stopped resisting now?
Yeah.
There you go. Right, we can move on. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. Our work here is done. So welcome to the show as always. I'm just cracking on with more Death Guard. I've got all the Death Guard from the old Dark Imperium set that Si very kindly sent me that I'm working my way through, which is like 20 Pox Walkers that I've now built and a mess of Plague Marines. Then I've got the Death Guard Combat Patrol, which is 40 Pox Walkers. Oh, dear Lord. And a load more Death Guard. So for the next months, I will be building more Death Guard. But today I'm going to be building more Plague Marines, I think, because I've built 3. So I have many more to go. So that's kind of it, really. But yes, I hope everyone has had a good week. I'll have a quick look and see who is in chat. I'll just whiz through really quickly. Otherwise, we'll spend the whole show just talking about chat.
Don't do like Festa does and read everything out.
Yeah. First person I have in chat. Am I on live or top chat? First person I can't wait. Hang on. iPad issues. First person is Adeptus Latrina. Hi Timothy. It says let's have a look. Wendy Hickson is in as well. Wendy's in. Don't forget, of course, I think we've all got the chat in front of us now. We're all really old. Except, has you got the chat there, Si, or?
I've got it up on the monitor in front of me, yeah.
Yeah, what about the chat?
Yeah.
Weren't there?
Yeah, we've all got the chat in front of us, so if you want to catch our attention, please make sure to put your comments in big fat capital, because once we're building, we're not going to really be able to see that very well. So put your comment in big fat capital letters. If you want to, you can at us, you can at Model Making Guru, or at Festa 67's Workshop, or at Squig Hammer Min. Is it still Squig Hammer Miniatures?
I'm failing this week. I'm on Psych Evan Reynolds.
Oh, you spoon. Quickly change it. Oh,
Just
That
can't get the
takes
staff. He has
is this somebody else going to have to
simple
teach?
job.
Have I got somebody else to teach how to pimp now? I don't know.
Yes, dear.
Yes, you have, mate, because my job is done. I've been doing pimpage of other people,
Yeah.
but I pimped myself on the Friday Frolic, didn't I, with you as a witness.
You guys are so distracting. I didn't even put my bling on. God damn it. In
But
that
I
case,
was cringing inside. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I have that effect when I'm not wearing my bling. In that case, just do at 2 golden demons and say I'll get the message.
Fuck.
Cool, you done well there. How long was that?
I know moments. So, of course, if you really want to, if you're a lovely, wonderful person, a bit like Plastic Monkey on, you can do a super chat by hitting the dollar symbol at the bottom of the chat window.
Absolutely.
That puts your comment, as you can see on my screen here, in a big, huge coloured box. I'm the top left, by the way. Hello, that's me. There. You can see the coloured box there. That's a super chat. It also gave me £5 for the privilege of doing that. So big massive thank you. That's bought me some food. You can do a super chat, and that way you get a little animated thing up in the top of the screen, and it makes a noise, and we can't possibly miss your comments. So we do depend on you guys for stuff to talk about. So give us stuff to talk about in chat, because otherwise we'll just sit here talking about squigs and 70s cars.
Yeah, what stuff that we can make Colin put in his basket again? Yeah, I know how you two work.
Instructions for Colin at Games Workshop. Step 1, go to the orc section. Step 2, check out.
I know. It's just I know what all my money's going to get spent on this month already.
Orcs. So welcome to Adeptus and to Wendy Hickson, Big Hug, who's one of my channel members. We have Scale Model Muses in. Hey Muse. Panzer Koenig and Gemma Williams both in. Big hugs to you all. We have Spiddy Q8 in early. I don't understand Spids in like before we even went live. That's not.
I know.
Do you want me to time him out so he can come back and be late?
No, I think it means we have to actually finish the show, because it's normally 20 minutes after he comes in we close the show down. So yeah, I think we're done. I think that's it now.
I think that's it.
See you all
Thanks
next
for
week.
watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you all later. Ta-da.
Bye. Hang on, I can't do the joke now. I didn't do it fast enough. That joke would have been much funnier if I actually hadn't spent 5 minutes trying to find the cursor on my screen. God damn it, the joke died. Anyway, there we go.
May that joke rest in peace.
That joke was the most laboured joke since somebody gave birth to a car. I don't know, that joke died as well. Where are we up to?
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
I don't know what. I kind of started something and then realised no religion, no politics, and then it got really complicated and my brain just went, I'm out.
Did you do a brain fart?
My brain kind of just had a bit of a rectal collapse, I think. David Sanderson's in. He knows exactly what you were up to, Colin. Ian's car is in. He says, kaboom! Hello all. Welcome. Ian's car gets 10 internet points for spelling hello in the 1950s English way by saying hello. Rather than hello. I like that. That's classic British English literature. Very good. You get 10 points for that. Panzer Koenig gives you Festa hugs.
Cheers, Panzer.
Obviously, I don't count, really. And
Panzer hugs back.
I don't count. I don't matter. And Side doesn't even exist, apparently. So there you go.
That's right. In all fairness, I haven't actually said anything in the chat because technically I was in StreamYard, which means you had a go at me for using my hand typing skills.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true. But I don't exist anyway. I don't get hugs from Panzer. Don't give me any hugs.
Well, Lammerkin, just
Nothing
want to
for
hug
me.
it out.
Nothing for. Oh no, he does actually. I take it back. Oh, that's bad. Now he gave me. I was the first one he gave hugs to.
Oh.
Some might say that I did all that deliberately to make bigger the fact that I got the first hugs. That's how I'm couching that.
If I was Panzer, I would retract the hug message so that he's taken them away from you.
You can't do that now. Once the hugs are in, they can't come out again. Here we go, like that once. Who else we got in? Graham McRobertson. Welcome, Graham. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. Hope you're recovering. Malcolm Childs is in. Word up. Tuning in for company. Not watch you in a while, Fox. I'm looking forward to it. Welcome, Malcolm. Keep up the good work, sir. Big hugs to Malcolm Childs, who, of course, if you don't know, runs Models for Heroes.
Absolutely.
So go and check out m4h.com or .co.uk. I've forgotten. One of the two. Who else we got in? We have Phil Easter's in. Welcome, Phil. Jim Williams, Phil East. We have Graham McRobert. I think I'm up to date. Bobbins 9000 is in. Welcome, Bobbins. Hello.
Bob.
Popularity, Scale Model Muse. About time, Foxy. When I started making models in. Hey, Carl. How you doing, my friend? Ted's in. Skipper Scale Models. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm not on cam at the moment. Just on the laptop. You still get lots of hugs, Ted. Being in chat's a big enough step for you, so we know that. Sending hugs to everyone. Ted hugs. Have we ever had Ted hugs before? Has Ted ever
Mate,
done
this
hugs?
is a first.
I don't think
hugs.
I don't think Ted's ever done hugs before.
No.
Everybody in chat, you should be privileged and honoured. I know that Ted's done Ted hugs, and he's done a global Ted hug, which is like global catastrophe, but good. William Rayborn's in. Oh, stupid internet keeps going out. Oh, you need to get a better internet provider, Bill. I think Colin needs to add Gazgul Thraka to his Orc collection. I think he might like the model, says Max McGinn.
A what?
Yeah,
Paul Gascoigne.
He's throwing you under the Orc bus, as are we
Oh,
all.
is he?
Yeah. He said you should get Gazgul Thraka.
See, that's a good idea. In a few months, we need to get Cole settled first.
Yeah, we need to get.
Yes.
We need to actually experience painting them.
That's a big beast of a model. That I sent one to the Rager modeler this week, and he's big boy.
Big boy. Panzer says, Fox, you've got hugs as well, but more Fox hugs. Thank you very much, Panzer Koenig. Model Maker Dave's Workshop's in.
Hello, Dave.
Dave's actually watching my stream. Wow. There's a first.
Yeah.
Welcome, Dave. You're more than welcome.
Dave often watches your stream, mate.
Does he?
He lurks in the background, mate.
So it was in that case, because I don't know, because he's never in chat, you see. So welcome, Dave. Welcome. He says,
Well,
Festa
you
hugs,
slap it on
Fox
him,
hugs.
yeah.
Festa hugs, Fox hugs, and Psy hugs, he says.
Thanks,
Welcome, Dave.
Have a hug.
Have a sit down on the chair that's marked Dave's chair. There you go. See, he saw my first hugs after I re-hugged, as Panzer. It all went wrong. And then he sends you hugs, Psy.
Yay! Thanks for the hugs. You may have a hug in return.
Everybody's doing the hugging. So that's the chat up to date. Don't forget, if you are watching this and you're embedded on Facebook or Twitter or somewhere else, you're not watching it on YouTube, come and watch on YouTube. If you click on the YouTube icon on the bottom right, you can join the live chat and you can interact with us. Probably not a good idea. Probably the last thing you want to do, but it's always a good idea. So yes, welcome everyone. Let's get some building done. Ted says, I thought I'd come and see what this Warhammer was all about.
Yes, because Ted, like me, hasn't fallen down the hole, have you, Ted?
No. Well, I think Ted's still reluctantly clinging to the edge of the hole. He's not actually fallen in yet. He's not voluntarily gone and bought things. Because let's remember that everything Ted's got, we've sent to him. We've forced upon him. Involuntarily. So he's not voluntarily bought himself a Warhammer yet. That's yet to come.
That's the next step.
Yeah. Ian's Car says the hello is because of a Minecraft YouTuber known as Iskali85. Never heard of him, but they clearly were born in the 1950s. Yeah, it's a very old way of English way of spelling hello. That in the 50s and 40s it was like hello.
Hello.
Hello. Well, hello. Muse says yet about Ted, and Spiddy Q8 says hellos. What you need to do, Ted, is you need to sit down and have a conversation with Cy Reynolds. Oh, hello. I don't know what to type in here, says Adeptus Latrina. Does a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. So insert standard Imperial message about traitors and Xenos being put to the torch because Orcs and Death Guard. Awesome, thank you very much. You could have just written butts. That would just as good. You can write whatever you want. But thank you very much.
Standard super chat text when you're giving one to Fox, by the way, folks, is just to
insult
him.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
no, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it.
I'd be surprised if someone could super chat me whilst. Let's move on from that one.
Yeah, move on. Images and retinas.
That's incredible. That's incredible manual dexterity. Well, I'll be disturbed if someone was on the phone.
I'll just rest his iPad here whilst I type my message.
It's like, wait, why are you on the phone at the same time? Oh, wait, thanks for the money. Yay.
Yeah, multitasking. Who said blokes can't multitask?
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Ted says, I have been browsing the Games Workshop website, but it confuses me.
Oh,
that's because their website is garbage.
Yeah,
Ted.
you need to go into your local store and just tell the man how much money you've got. Always the best
But
way to do it.
Don't spend any, Ted. Come home, get Fox's link for Goblin Gaming, and
And
go
go on
and purchase
Goblin
from there.
Gaming.
Yeah. goblingaming.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your tabletop gaming needs, Ted.
You beat me to it. I was just about to offer Ted that, even though I'm not down the hole, it would have been, just use the link that Fox does and go to Goblin Gaming. You'll be done in no time.
Link in the
The
description.
website's much easier to navigate as well.
But don't go to goblingaming.co.uk. Go to the link in the description below this video, because that's my specific Goblin Gaming link, and you'll get 20% off Games Workshop products. You'll save 20%, Ted.
Yeah, 20%.
Yeah, although it does mean he has to actually go and find the Games Workshop stuff, because he's not just then got the Games Workshop stuff to get confused with. He's got all the other
there's
stuff.
lots of buttons to press, Ted.
Yeah,
That's the only thing. There's lots of buttons, but as long as you go add to cart, then
don't worry, I'm coming back. I'm going nowhere. 1 second. Everybody missed all of that. Sorry, everybody missed everything. Ted says, I type in vehicles into search and nothing comes up. Yeah, doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You just have to use the filters and select factions. Yeah. Just search everything.
And then when you're done on there, Ted, straight over to Forge. Well, damn, I'm not down the hole. Why am I saying stuff like this?
Yeah. No, I can say to go to Forge World, because you can't get Forge World anywhere else. So. Yeah, I bet Ted's going in there saying, looking up, he's putting search for like tanks. He's like, no, that's not how it works.
No.
It's true though, if you didn't know anything about Warhammer, you would struggle a bit, because you don't know what to search for, you don't know what the tanks are called, so.
Absolutely, yeah.
Your best bet, Ted, if you're... Well, it wouldn't really be best bet. I don't know. What you'd... Just go in and look at everything. There's no way to filter everything, is there, really?
I don't know. I don't know what Ted's into. What direction he's going with.
I don't think you can even. So, if you manage to navigate into one of the armies, Ted, and then you filter by heavy support, you'll probably get vehicles.
Yeah, but there's heavy support, flyers, Lords of Battle, or Lords of War. Is it Lords of War?
Lords of War.
Like the Baneblade is under Lords of War, not under big ass tanks. So. I think the best thing to do is just go into each faction, like go into Astra Militarum and just look at everything, and you'll see something that you like. And if you don't like any of that, go into one of the other factions, like I don't know, Chaos or Tau or something, and just go into each faction. Are they listed as factions? I can't remember now.
There's only one criteria though, Ted. When you do go on the website, you can't leave unless you've got something in the basket, something in the cart or the wish list, or you've bought something. You can't leave empty-handed, mate.
If it's Goblin Gaming, then you need to buy something.
Yeah.
That's my extra rule, just for me.
Because, Ted, as you know, it's not yours until you bought it.
Yeah, it's not yours until you check it. You got it wrong there, Si. You messed it. You had one line.
That's fine.
Slap it in your basket.
It's fine.
It's not yours till you slap it in your basket. You combined it into one chimera of a line. Don't know how that works. C11, C12. There we go. My God, 2 parts next to each other. This.
I agree with you, Spid. There should be a big ass tank section on the Games Workshop website.
Tag. Yes, Ted. You could just start by go to the website and just go to. Well, then again, we're giving him advice for Games Workshop. We don't want to send him there. I don't know what.
Goblin Gaming is pretty much the same though. It is kind of the nature of the range because everything is segregated into its own faction.
Yeah. So what I would say, Ted, is if you're looking at for like tanks and stuff like you've done already, just filter it by Astra Militarum. That's the human army. That'll just be all the Earth stuff, human stuff. That'll be like tanks and stuff. There's but look at the other factions as well. You can't really filter it by. I mean, you can do flyers there or the aerial vehicles, but even so. Because, like, motorbikes, the bikers, they're fast attack.
Yeah.
They're not down with motorbikes. So.
If you go onto the Games Workshop website, Ted...
No, don't go on the Games Workshop website.
Yeah, don't. If you go onto the Games Workshop website and then add it to your blocked list of websites, and then go to goblingaming.com and search for Lehman Russ, that's probably a good way to start.
What do you want to do with Lehman Russ? He's done a Hydra. He's doing a Hydra, and he's done a Baneblade.
Okay, because obviously the Hydra's on the Chimera base.
Yeah. He's kind of done that already. He's done Chimera, hasn't he? So, technically.
Yeah.
But then again, you might look at other things from other factions. He doesn't necessarily need to do Astra Militarum, so.
A good kit might be to steer it towards like the Atalan Ridge Runners or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The best thing to do, Ted, is just go on the website and just don't have a thing in mind at all. Don't think I want to find a tank or just go in and just look and just go through all.
Just have a look at everything.
Yeah, just look at all the things you can find.
Things,
all of them.
And if you like the look of something, then potentially like favorite it or add it to your cart, and then just pick and choose from your favorites, I guess.
Yeah, I would say if you like the look of something, give them the money, and then happy days.
And then blame Foxx.
Yeah, and then I can put food on my table.
Yeah.
And Mama Foxx doesn't starve to death. No pressure.
No pressure, Ted. He's not trying to guilt you in any way.
No. Let's have a look. Ian's Car says there's subcategories on the left-hand side to search for. Yeah, but that's on the Games Workshop website, and we don't send people there. Because I don't make any money off the Games Workshop website. I do make an income off the Goblin Gaming website. Yes. No, that's my problem. I don't know one army from another. It's all confusing. Just don't worry about it then. Just buy whatever you... Just go through all the things and say, I like the look of that thing, whatever it is, I'll buy that. There you go. You don't have to buy a specific army.
That's all I do, Ted, because it helps stop me fall down the hole, mate.
But the first thing you go in is click on orcs.
I know. It's easy for me,
you do
mate.
stick to a certain army. But the stuff you've built, Ted, is Astra Militarum, if you want to stick to that particular faction. The stuff you've done so far is Astra Militarum. Or it might be listed under Imperial. Right, let's get some cleanup done. What else is happening in chat?
I can imagine if you search for big-ass tanks, you do indeed get the wrong thing, Ted.
Yeah, don't do as Google. Don't do as. Well, I want to do a Google search for big ass tank, but I don't know it.
Don't do it in front of the missus.
Yeah,
I was going to say that might take you to some of them sites that you've got in that special good bookmarks tab that you hide from Mrs. Ted.
Yeah. I was about to do an Alexa thing, but I thought, no, some people might have Alexa open and won't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I Google search big ass tanks, but I get totally the wrong things instead.
Why are we not surprised? I would love to spend 5 minutes going through Ted's browser history just to see how bad he is.
I don't know if I want to do that, actually. I might be more terrifying than not.
It's just, we all look at it and we go, Ted, there's lots of buttons. What possibly can go wrong? It's like, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it, Ted. I'd literally either just go through the website, just browse everything, and just see what tickles your fancy. Or, like I say, Astra Militarum is what you've built so far. That's the faction you've built. Or, just the Imperium of Man or Imperial is the faction that's part of. I wouldn't worry about sticking to factions because you're not going to be playing the game. You're just building the models for the fun of it. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. But the other thing is, if you can go to your local store, just go to your local store and browse the stuff on the shelves. See what tickles your fancy.
Oh, Humorous.
Tickled your fancy. So anyway, how are you guys? How have you guys been doing this week? What have you been up to this week? These are all conversations you've already had on your own streams and stuff, but...
I've been building the motorbike. I've been building the 432.
432 was mentioned. Which motorbike? The Rossi Park work?
No, it was the Triumph 3HW that Graham McRobert sent me. I've been
you mean
doing an old school, the one that Dad cheated on.
Oh, you're the one that, yes.
Yeah, the bike to do with Cheatgate.
The bike of controversy.
I stuck a bit on the Valkyrie on Friday. I've done a bit on the Baneblade. So, yeah, Baneblade was mentioned.
Baneblade was mentioned.
I've been a busy little bee.
You have? What about you, Si? What have you been up to this week? Anything fascinating?
Not much, really.
Excellent,
Sadly.
thanks for coming.
I've done a bit. The Warhammer conversion is nearly done.
Mm-hmm.
I've done some work in Python, which is a coding language.
Yay!
Yeah.
I've eaten a lot of food.
Ooh, food, yeah.
I slept. Well, speaking of food, everyone, Dad is currently feeling unwell, so wish him well in your head.
Yeah.
Don't bombard him with messages.
Yeah.
But whilst he's not here, what's on your bench and what's in your belly?
Yeah.
Remember, you have to describe precisely what's in your belly. Just saying, I've had a pizza.
Yeah, that
Nah,
just gets
not
you finger of
interesting.
shame.
I need to know what was on the pizza.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when you describe what's on your bench, remember that we don't actually care what's on your bench. That's not the bit we're really interested in the food bit. But we'll let you type the bit about what's on your bench just as a courtesy because it might be something interesting.
But if you want to leave what was on your bench out, that's also acceptable.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
if you
But
just,
if you do so, you then have to provide the last 2 meals that you ate or are going to eat. So it's up to you.
are you introducing like terms and conditions and stuff?
There is.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bit like Ted's committee, doesn't it?
Yeah, ding.
It's more food, you know?
Yeah.
One sec. No,
Yeah.
it didn't really work. Didn't make a ding. It just
It
made a
went
donk.
clack. I can't do it. I've got nothing I can ding. I don't think. Hang on.
No, that was...
That's the camera. That's the camera frame. It didn't really work.
No.
Oh, hang on. No, that's not going to work.
This might.
That's plastic. Arse.
That's...
Ooh,
Oh,
that
oh.
worked.
There you go.
That's
There you
actually
go.
that's actually a really pleasing little sound. Like, ding. It's quite polite.
Yeah.
It's polite. Hang
That's
on.
a terribly British ding, isn't it?
That doesn't work. That's glass. Ow.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
you
going to
see-
see glass battered now and cuts in the shoe, aren't you?
It's just my pint glass. Oh, it doesn't work so
You
well
can't
when I'm
hold
actually
it.
holding it.
You know what? I'm just waiting for it to go. The bottom to fall out and it go. I remember
Yeah, mine don't
many
do
years
nothing.
ago, we were in the pub one night and we were all a little bit drunk, and we're doing that thing where you bang your pint glass on someone's bottle and the beer flumes out of the bottle.
Yeah.
And one of the guys we were with thought this was hilarious and was doing it to everybody, and we were all like really unhappy with him doing it. Until at one point he had a full pint of Guinness and he went like that, ding, and instead of the guy's bottle foaming over, the entire bottom part of his glass just went fell off.
Oh,
It just went,
nice.
it cracked right around the base and went, and his whole pint just went flump on the floor, and he went, oh.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we got our revenge. Physics looked out for us. Adeptus Latrina says, your use of God Hands nippers warms my heart every week. I love my God Hands. I treasure them because I can't afford to buy my own because it would be about 80 or 90 quid to get these here in the UK.
Yeah.
You can get them for like 50 quid off Amazon nowadays.
What, God Hands?
Yeah, it's still 50 quid though.
Yeah, no,
Still 50
no,
quid,
what I mean
yeah.
is they're like 45 quid to buy them, but they're 45 quid shipping from Japan. If you
Oh,
get,
no.
if you get them on Amazon, it's not guaranteed they're actual God Hands. There was a big,
okay.
there's a big thing, and I remember reading about this. There's a big thing on some of the forums that a lot of the things that are listed as God Hands actually aren't.
No, that's
So
right.
don't trust the ones.
I still
Don't trust the ones
swear
on
by
Amazon.
Display STA 3.0s.
Yeah, it's a set that's on my radar.
They're readily available in the UK now for like £30 to £35.
I mean, I'll probably get some of those eventually, because these God Hands will actually die at some point.
Yeah, I mean, they're just as someone that's owned both, they are just as good as God Hands.
Yeah, I mean, these were gifted to me, so they're the best ones ever because they cost me nothing. So, but
Free is best.
yeah, free's always best. But yeah, here in the UK, it's like it's so expensive to get them because I don't think there's any official distribution of them outside Japan or the Asian territories. So when you get them on Amazon, it might be genuine, but it might not. But it's, if you do get them from Japan, you're paying 40 or 50 quid because they know they're in demand. Like I bought my space battleship Yamato for whatever it cost, like 100 quid or whatever it was, and the shipping was £4.22 because the little tiny mom and pop Japanese model store that sent it to me just was really nice and sent me an origami and everything. But then I've looked at things like the God Hands, and because they know that we can't get them anywhere, they can charge ridiculous shipping because they know you've got no choice.
Yeah.
Like, yay.
Panzer has done bench and belly in the correct manner. So it's that belly is a Warburton's seedy brown, bread toasted, then smothered in Aldi, Brussels pate with a mug of coffee, and bench is nothing that I'm really interested in. That's how it's done.
This is the correct way to do it. Because we only asked the bench bit as a courtesy, you know. It's come from the Monday night when it's supposed to be a model making show, so we have to do something model making related.
There is an error, however, Panzer. You haven't told me exactly how you take your coffee. If I'm going to be really picky about it,
Yeah.
I'm just going to make you type it back out.
Or what kind of coffee? Are we talking
Yeah,
like...
exactly.
Are we no, seeing as some of that... Did you say some of it was from Aldi?
He did.
If he says it's that Aldi instant coffee stuff that's gold something or other, then he may actually be banned. Because that is the worst coffee ever made by human hands. It is the worst coffee in the world.
There is every chance, though, that in the production process, it was never actually touched by human hands. That's probably another reason.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it's called. It's called what's it called now?
Arse.
Well, yeah, it probably translates to arse. But it's the most horrible coffee ever. Alcantara or something like that it's called.
Arse fiends.
But it's just like it's foul. And of course, SpidQ8 in chat is just like he's pulling his hair out because any instant coffee to Spid is just Satan's dribble, basically.
Yeah, that's up there with coffee bags, isn't it, in Spid's world?
Yeah. See,
Is Spid a coffee connoisseur?
Oh yeah.
Basically, if you gave Spid a cup of instant coffee, he would just crush you into a small cube and launch you into the sun.
Now, I saw something deeply disturbing at the supermarket today. PG Tips are now doing instant tea.
Yeah.
What?
You get coffee bags.
Wait, how? Instant? I don't understand how that works.
I don't know how it works.
I mean,
either,
I'm not
Foxx,
a tea drinker, but
they are granules of tea.
Yeah, it's sacrilege, mate.
Yeah, that sounds like nonsense to me. And I mean, anything that isn't Barry's... I'm not a tea drinker, but if it's going to be tea, it's going to be Barry's tea. And if it's not Barry's tea, it can GTFO, because it's the only tea worth drinking is Barry's tea. Don't give me all this Yorkshire tea crap. No.
Yeah. I don't drink tea or
Barry's
coffee.
tea.
So...
People that extol the virtues of Yorkshire tea have clearly never tasted Barry's tea, which is vastly... proper Irish tea. From India.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I mean, I love my Dow Egbert's Gold. It's my favourite coffee. Because I can't drink coffee with sugar anymore, so most coffee to me tastes horrible.
Here, I got some Dow Egbert's Gold.
It's just, yeah, except Speedy Q's there going, it's instant crap. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because I had to stop using sugar. I had to stop drinking coffee that tasted like ass magnets. So Dow Egbert's is the one coffee I can drink that doesn't taste like ass dribble without sugar in it.
Spid does confirm that any instant is the anal dribble of demons of hot beverages.
Yeah, but the thing is, Spid, I do like a proper coffee, and I know Spid sent me a load of bags of it, and it was really nice. But you know what? When I want a coffee, I want a coffee there and then. Yeah. I really can't be bothered squeezing and brewing and pressing and timing. And no, I need to put water in the thing, milk, and drink it into my face. Far too much farting around.
So, do you do it properly, Spid? Do you like bloom your beans, etc., etc.?
You know, a bit personal, isn't it? Do you like to bloom your beans? How very dare you?
For goodness sake.
Spid actually grows his own coffee in his bedroom or something.
He tells you it's coffee.
Yeah. It's just
is it that special green plant with the funny shaped leaves, Spid?
Yeah. Well, at least we're not as bad as all these Americans that just drink coffee black with nothing in it. It's like, really? That's just not normal. Black coffee's foul. You want milk and you want sugar if you can have sugar. I can't have sugar, sadly, but I do miss sugar in my coffee. I really do.
Have a spoonful of honey, then.
That's equally as sugary as sugar. It's not any more healthy, sadly. And now I've got the other thing. My teeth can't deal with that kind of stuff. So.
Oh God, your teeth, of course, yes.
Yes.
Mustn't forget your poor teeth.
No. So I mean, the sugar thing was really my blood pressure and health and everything, other stuff. But yes, I can't do honey.
Basically, what you're saying is you're a princess.
No, I just don't like pain and discomfort.
Now, I want to point out something that you two blithering idiots both forgot.
Yes.
I'm going to put the cone in before I put the fuselage together.
I never forgot that. My cone's there.
Yeah, but you had to take the fuselage apart. I watched you do it, Colin.
I hadn't glued it together. I glued one half of it at the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because
I, on
Foxx
the other hand,
commented when I did it, said that he had forgotten it.
I, on the other hand, will proudly admit that I forgot to put the cone in before I glued the fuselage because it meant I got to do some awesome custom modding to make it fit, and I was so proud that I did that. I will always brag about that.
No, I just had one half with it glued in on this side, and then used it to line up pressage, and glued it in through where the seat is.
I think a modeler who thinks they have skills and perhaps 2 awards should be welcoming of the idea of doing it that way to have the challenge of making it fit afterwards. That's what I did.
The challenge?
Yeah.
You improvised, you adapt, and you overcame, didn't you, Foxx?
I did. Therefore, my modelling skill on my Dakka Jet was vastly superior to yours, Si, because you just cobbled yours together. Slap, there you go, done, boring. Whereas I had to use a Tamiya saw and everything.
No, you see,
and I did it live on the telly when I figured it out, realised, and had to do all
what I hear is, oh dear, I was an idiot, so now I've got to potentially obliterate my kit because I was an idiot.
No.
Yes.
No, that's not what I said at all. I did not use any of those words.
No, but that's what I hear.
That's because you're listening to some other channel. Are you watching other channels?
I must be, yeah. Must be.
Are you hosting someone else behind my back?
Definitely.
Is there another host? God damn it. I don't want to be the other woman. I'm not even paying attention to chat, are we? Where are we up to? Adeptus says stevia instead of sugar. Oh, dear God, no. Oh God, sweeteners. Jesus Christ, I'd rather eat my own arse.
Yeah. Take him outside and shoot him at dawn.
Oh, sweeteners. They're just that. Oh, God, no. They just taste like cack. They're horrible.
Arse gash.
They just. Oh, sweet. No. Tastes
like flange magnets, doesn't it?
It just tastes like spunk bubbles. It's horrible. Don't even. No. Don't even think about sweeteners. It doesn't matter. I've tried many sweeteners over the years. Usually because I've been at somebody's house and they only have, like when you go to someone's house and they've only got sweeteners and you're like, oh yeah. Before I had to give up sugar, and I couldn't stand coffee or tea without sugar. So, sometimes I go to a house and they'd only have sweeteners because maybe they were diabetic or there's a medical reason or whatever, or they were just weird and like sweeteners. Yeah. And it's like, do you want a coffee? Yeah. Oh, and you just get this horrible, mechanically reduced metal. No.
They would say them immortal words. I've put some coffee mate in it.
I don't mind coffee mate. If I've got no milk, I'll take coffee mate, because when I was at school, at secondary school, they decided, for some reason, when I was like a first year at secondary school, the deputy head decided that I would be one of a gang of the first year students who would help out the guys in the green room, because they had like a little sort of, basically do a play every year, and they have the people that are going to be playing, and the green room who just like build the sets and stuff, and they do all that kind of stuff. And all it meant to me was we got to hang around in the room behind the stage every lunchtime, where they had coffee and they had slightly dubious French porn mags, which was great. I don't want to, because some of them were like, they were the burly 15-year-old their students. So we were like bright-eyed first years, and they were the 15 and 16, because they did A levels as well. The 15 and 16-year-olds, and always somebody brought in a bit of a blue magazine. So we didn't do anything. We just hung around in the back room and drank coffee, and all they had was coffee and Coffee Mate. And I kind of gained a liking for Coffee Mate at that, because I didn't really drink coffee at that point. So I gained a liking for Coffee Mate. And maybe it's because they associate it with porn. I don't know. Could be. Bit like Pavlov's dog. You ring the bell, the dog drools. Everybody's gone very quiet now. It's because I talked about porn, isn't it? You're all having thoughts, aren't you?
I'm just thinking back to that stash of forest porn that always seems to appear.
Oh yeah, there's probably a burly 15-year-old, a burly 17-year-old A-level student there somewhere involved.
Yeah, we have some wonderful topics of conversation on the frolic, don't we, mate?
Spid says, when I was a kid, there was an instant tea granule drink. It vanished a few years later. Then there was Lift Lemon tea granules, or foul.
Oh,
I'm all
no.
about Yorkshire tea biscuit brew now. It's a tea that smells and tastes like digestive biscuit. Yorkshire tea is horrible. Oh, Phil, do me a favour. When you get a chance, go on Amazon or wherever Mum Fox gets it from. I don't know, but just look up Barry's tea. Get yourself a pack or a box of Barry's tea. Trust me, you'll never go back to Yorkshire tea rubbish again, or PG tips or any of that nonsense. Trust me, Barry's tea. Barry's tea is the dogs. I don't even drink tea.
I can hear Dave falling over now because you've just dissed PG tips.
I know. Just trust me, if you've never had Barry's tea, and it's literally Barry, BARRY'(S), Barry's tea. If you've never had Barry's tea, get some Barry's tea. It is just awesome. Mama Fox used to buy a box of it, like 5,000 bags. She'd have it for a few months, and they used to send a box, but they'd actually gift wrap it.
Yeah.
Because for some reason she gets it directly from Barry's tea. I don't quite know how she does it. I've given up trying to figure out where the hell Mum gets stuff from. So I think
she's
it's
Mama
Amazon.
Fox. She can get anything.
I think she gets it from Amazon, but yeah, just if you think you like Yorkshire tea, you don't actually like tea. You've never drunk tea.
Yeah. Mama Fox is like that bloke that you get in prison that can get things. I need a file and a rock hammer. That's Mama Fox. I can get that for you, but it'll cost you.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
The motorcycle.
That wasn't a very good voice, that was it?
Oh, I was impressed.
I didn't do no. It wasn't my normal Arnie voice. The
wasn't
T-1000 would
up to
definitely try to acquire you there. I would. I have to kind of close the back of my throat and wave my head around a lot to do. What are we doing in chat? The squaddies had to suffer it, Pants, says Spid. Instant will always be a bitter because they destroy the bean to make it, says Spid. He's off on one now. I love the Yorkshire tea, bedtime tea, says Weebadoodles. Hey, Weebadoodles. Again, get some Barry's tea. You'll never go back to that Yorkshire dross. Trust me. Barry's is apparently Irish tea. Yes, it is. It comes from Ireland, where the Irish people are. And the Barry's tea. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. Master Blend, nice, breakfast, or Gold Blend Barry's. Gold Blend Barry's. Gold Blend Barry's tea. There's Malcolm Childs. Gold Blend. It's got to be Gold Blend. Barry's Gold Blend tea. Oh, it's just, I don't even see. I don't drink tea, but when Mama Fox got some Barry's tea and I tried a cup, I suddenly started drinking tea again. But then I had to stop taking sugar, so I can't drink tea without sugar though. So I can't drink tea at all now. But because tea without sugar is just dog piss. It's horrible.
You've got Dave going. You're in chat now. He's on the warpath.
Is he?
Oi, he says, lay off the PG tips. They are the much nuts for tea.
This is the voice of a man who's clearly never drunk Barry's tea. Because if you drink Barry's tea, Dave, trust me on this. Trust your Uncle Fox. If you drink Barry's tea, you'll never go back to PG. Trust me on that. What have you got to lose? Get your sen. Some Barry's tea.
Get your sen.
Get your sen some Barry's tea. Get it down throat, and you'll never look back to that PG nonsense. No.
Dave's like, you will not get me off my PG tips ever.
Well, what if somebody sends him some Barry's tea?
That may end up in his cupboard of I'm not going to use it. Dave's very methodical.
But how can you refuse a gift? If somebody gifts him some, then he's obligated to enjoy that gift.
Dave is very methodical about his tea. He has a timer. It gets made in a teapot with a tea cozy. It's a very laborious.
Is it one of them little knitted crocheted cozies with the pink bit and the blue bit?
Proper
and the
procedure
white bit?
With Dave. He lets it stew for exactly 14 minutes.
14 minutes.
He has a little timer on his wall in his kitchen that he presses, and it gives him an alarm to let him know his tea is sufficiently stewed.
Did you fall over that word there, alarm? You fell over a bit there, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Did you get all excited? Did you get all excited about the thought of a cup of tea, and then it was like la 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 alarm?
I've got a cup just there, mate.
Oh.
But, what Fox is saying, Dave, is you just need to get a bit of Barry down your throat, mate.
Yeah. Get Barry in your gob.
That was a dirty laugh, Colin.
It was.
That was a proper dirty laugh.
Colin's laugh.
Yeah.
Sid James.
Yeah.
Model Mike and Dave says Barry's tea is nothing like what PG tips is. There you go.
Have you ever had Barry's tea? Has he ever had Barry's tea? If he hasn't, then he can't claim what it's like. Trust me. Trust me. PG Tips is dishwater. Barry's tea is
dishwater, Dave.
Nectar. I just wish I could drink it, but I can't drink tea without sugar.
Dishwater now, Dave. Oh, he's started a war now, isn't he?
I have.
Dave will be frog marching up. That'll give him dishwater. I know what Dave.
See, if David made a Beyblade, he'd understand, but he's never made a Beyblade, so.
I'd like to see Dave do a Beyblade.
I would love to see Dave do a Beyblade. I think Dave would actually enjoy it because he likes his things like that. He likes his vehicles and tanks and stuff. So
yeah, but Dave won't be down the hole like me. We're resistant, us two.
Yeah.
This is a temporary incursion into the Warhammer community.
But I think Dave would actually enjoy Beyblade.
I'm not sounding plausible at all, but I'm still trying.
No, we stopped listening when you started trying, Cole.
Because what you haven't realised, Cole, is you just said Dave won't be down the hole like me, as in Dave won't be down the hole like I am.
Damn, I kind of thought that you hadn't noticed that.
I actually noticed it, but I thought I'll let Simon point that out because it's much more
God,
funny.
you got ears like an SH rat, ain't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear all the things. All the things, I hear them. Trust your Uncle Fox at your own risk, says Panzer. Always trust your Uncle Fox.
Yeah, believe you me, mate. Yeah, at your own risk, folks.
Trust your Uncle Fox. Did somebody just trump then?
No. I put my masking tape down on the desk.
Okay.
I'm afraid. Not like Colin on Friday when
what he meant
farted.
by did someone trump, he basically meant did Colin trump. I know what he meant.
Well, I wasn't going to be thinking about myself because I'd know if I trumped because I'd be like, I just trumped. So,
yeah, I got away with Friday's one. I didn't think it was that bad, but
you totally didn't get away with it.
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, everybody should try some Barry's tea.
Mind
And
you,
then if try some Barry's tea, and if you still think that your Yorkshire /PG/ whatever other dross you've got is good, then we can just clearly say that you're wrong.
What other dross you've got?
Yeah, because right now you don't know better. But if once you've tried Barry's tea, if you try and maintain your point, then we can actually turn around and say you are wrong. So there you go. Yeah, it's fighting words from the guy who doesn't even drink tea anyway. Barry's we've done that one. Peter Davies says, I would love to make a Beyblade. You should make one.
Yeah, do it, mate.
Everyone should make a Beyblade.
David Saunders says, best tea, English breakfast tea by Twinings.
God, no, that's poncy nonsense. No. That's middle class nonsense. Get yourself.
That's up there with Pims, isn't it?
Yeah, proper Barry's tea.
Dave says, I'm not going down the Warhammer roll. There is only one other tea. If PG Tips cannot be had, then it has to be Naffy tea.
I can't comment on army tea because army tea is a kind of different species to normal civilian tea. Yeah, because that's like comparing. It's like comparing a Humvee to a shopping trolley. You can't really compare civilian teas to army teas because army teas don't actually involve tea or any kind of substance that civilians would recognise anyway, so they're a special case then.
Okay, that goes on there then. Happy days.
The best tea is fresh roasted single origin Arabica coffee, says Spud. Or even Arabica, not Arabica. What's that Arabica for? Yes, I don't know. I just find proper roasted coffee, like you do your squishy things. I do like it. It's just I can't be bothered, and it's a little too because I don't have sugar with it. It's a little too strong for me, but I do like it. I'm not going to turn it away, but I just can't be bothered farting about when I think, I just fancy a coffee.
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning, I want to basically get out of bed, go downstairs, unlock the front door and porch, turn the boiler on, come back up to bed, get another hour's sleep, go back downstairs, make a brew, go back to bed. I can't be bothered with this filtering and sifting and roasting and squishing and grinding.
Namby-pambiness.
Leave it for 10 minutes. How can I be expected to sit and look at a cup of coffee for 10 minutes now when I can't drink it? That's cruelty.
Yeah.
Legal. Not. That's child abuse.
That's Fox abuse.
Yeah, same thing.
I didn't want to say.
I need a 32mm base. I don't know why I went all Cornish then. That's all right.
That's Phil Harding, wasn't it?
All right, there you go, Tony. You got a nice 32mm base. Ancient Roman 32mm base there. That's right. You can see by the stratification, Tony.
Phil Harding, legend.
Dude, they are making new Time Team. Whee!
Oh, good man.
Well, sort of. They did. It's not official, not like an official television production. They basically started a Patreon to bring it back, and they've raised enough money to make 2 episodes this year.
Oh,
Well, they've got 2 sites that they've set aside, and they're hoping to start filming this year. They've raised enough now that they can film 2 episodes, and it's most of the old team.
oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, apart from because one of them died, didn't he?
Yeah, Mick Aston obviously passed
Mick
away.
Aston, wasn't it? The one with the wispy white hair.
Yeah. They've not mentioned Phil Harding yet. I don't know if he's involved in it. But they've got John Gator.
Yeah.
The Geofizz guy, and they've got what's his face?
Got his wife on as well, isn't they? Alison. Alligator. Sorry, see what I did there? Yeah, died of death.
I think they've got Matt. They haven't got Mick the Dig, but they've got Matt, and they've got the guy that does the, I can't remember his name, Stuart Aston, the one. No, Stuart.
Yeah.
What's it that does all the geographical surveying and stuff. They haven't got to Sir Tony Robinson though. He's not involved in it apparently. But he's giving them a load of money. He's funding them. He's backing them. So
I thought he'd have been in like Flint for a go at that.
I don't know why he's not doing it. I assume it's because he's like in his 70s now, and he probably just can't be bothered, and they probably can't afford him. Let's be blatantly honest. They probably can't afford him now.
Yeah.
But he's probably saying,
You would do it for free, wouldn't you? Really?
I don't know. Maybe he would, or maybe he needs the money. I don't know. But it may be because it was only really it's bizarre if you watch documentaries about them. It's amazing how he was literally just the host.
Yes.
So, but he knew them all anyway. He knew McAston and stuff personally. So. Yeah, so it's a shame it won't be Tony Robinson, but he's a bit old now. But then again, so are the other guys digging up the stuff. So.
You don't realise, do you? Like you say, they're all getting on a bit. Bless them.
But it is a shame they've not got Tony Robinson because he was a great host for it.
I mean, Time Team without Phil Harding would be,
Yeah, they haven't mentioned Phil Harding yet.
Want to come in my trench, do you, Tony? That line always got me. That.
I remember in the early days when Tony got bollocked by Phil Harding for going in his trench without asking first. It was so funny.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing a clip where they showed a clip that was never in a show where like one of the production crew stepped into a trench and Phil gave him what for? Oh dear Lord, did he ever?
Oh yeah. That was it, wasn't it? You can't come in my trench, Tony, without asking me first. And it was like,
You need to get out my trench.
I'm chewing the side of the settee. I was proper giggling.
I know, it's just like, yeah. I mean, it might just be Phil Harding. I mean, Phil Harding's done some stuff on their YouTube channel, like little bits and bobs.
Yeah,
but it may just be that he's involved in other things and hasn't got time. Because that's the thing. A lot of them have said, in the old days, you have to remember they didn't actually make any money out of Time Team. No. The people doing it was just more of a professional thing they did. For fun. So yeah, they'll have a couple of episodes later this year. They'll be making them. I can't wait. Yeah. So I think
love a bit of Time Team.
For regular chuds like us, we'll get like a YouTube episode, but for patrons and stuff, they get loads of other updates and back behind the scenes stuff and stuff as well. That'd be great. And I was watching thinking, they're going to only do 2 episodes. It's a shame, really. I wish just somebody would come along and say, Channel 4 will come along and say...
series or something, yeah.
Well, I just wish Channel 4 would be like, you know what, why don't we just get you back? Because we're stupid to get rid of you.
Yeah.
But they won't. Or to get some other production company to come and say, you know what...
Make a difference, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe a production company will come along and say, yeah, we'll fund another series. Like Amazon, oh, God damn it.
Yeah, could do it for Prime or Netflix or something like that.
All it needs is Amazon to come along and say, we will pay for a series.
Yeah.
We will pay. And that'd be it. They'd be set then.
Because it is classic TV. It's addictive, isn't it? It's Time Team at the end of the day. It's an interesting subject.
It was a pinnacle of British educational programming.
Yep.
That so many people who didn't give a crap about archaeology suddenly actually did.
Better than some of the diatribe we have to put up with now,
Oh
man.
God, dross. Absolute drivel. I'm so glad I don't bother watching TV anymore.
No, I only ever watch anything that's come straight from YouTube or whatever.
I mean, I only watch stuff like through iPlayer anyway, if it's terrestrial, like not like YouTube. There's a few things I watch, but it's quite disheartening over the last few years how you go into iPlayer and the splash screen at the front, it's just 99% of it is just drivel. I went in the other day and there was like, you know, they have that little sort of featured things, list of featured programs. One was phone-in competition crap about doing makeup.
Yeah.
Like, you know, phone in for your favourite. One was sort of like the Great British Glow Up or something. I'm like, so that's phone-in crap about makeup. Jesus Christ. One was Dancing on Ice with the Stars because we haven't got a career kind of rubbish.
Oh, lovely.
One was, I don't know, The Only Way is Essex or some that kind of crap. And it's all just like reality shit and phone-in crap. And I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, what is that all about?
Yeah, it's just drivel. Well, I'm more despairing that people actually watch that drivel. But there you go. Anyway, old man rant over.
No. Good rant.
Yeah. George Gabriel's in. Hey, George. Big George hugs.
Hello, George. Hello,
George,
mate.
of course, is one of your moderators in chat. I think he's the only moderator in there. Oh, no, Ted's in as well. Of course, forgot about Ted. Ted and George are your two moderators. They'll keep you lovely and safe in chat, but if you cross them, they'll cut you into tiny little cubes and they'll freeze them, and then they'll cover them in worms. And then they'll bury them, and the worms will eat the cubes as they defrost. And then the worms will spread out into the soil, and you'll be spread across the land. Worms.
Okay.
Okay. just
Okay, glad we cleared that up.
You missed out Carenza Lewis. She passed away years ago. Nope, she's still alive and she's part of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carenza Lewis is still going. Helen Geek's part of it as well.
Yeah, it was Mick Aston that died, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mick Aston passed away, and the artist Victor Ambrose passed
Yeah, the guy
away.
that used to do all the drawing of it.
Yeah, he passed away a few years ago.
Yeah.
But they said what they're going to do is they've actually got permission from his estate to use all the artwork that he did for the series in the new programs. So they'll be using a lot of the artwork he's already done in the past, which is quite nice. Victor Ambrose.
Yeah, you got to have a bit of time team in your life, folks.
Yeah, if you get a chance, if you've never seen Time, if you don't even know what Time Team is, especially if you're not in the UK, go on. Just there's no official repository of all the episodes. You can watch them on Channel 4's website, but I don't recommend it because it's garbage and full of adverts.
Yeah.
There is the Time Team official YouTube site where they've got a selection of episodes, about 20 or 30 of them, and they're slowly adding more, but of course the copyright's probably still with Channel 4, so...
David Sanderson says he's got the best of Time Team digs on DVD.
Yep.
Good man.
You've never watched Time Team, you have to watch Time Team. We've just got just 3 days to find out.
You should sit there thinking, oh, it's day 3. Are they going to get it done? Or... Yep. It's proper edgy, your seat stuff.
Oh, yeah. I used to love it when they get Matt, one of the archaeologists, Matt, the excavators. They get him to go and like become a Roman for the course of the 3 days, or become a whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you go off now, and you're going to be with these guys being a monk for 3 days, and you'd be like, oh god, because it was always some poor horrible torture he had to sit and endure.
Yeah.
Mick the Dig.
Right. What you got to do is you got to make out that you're in an 18th century prison.
Oh yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
I remember that episode. They made him be a prisoner for 3 days.
Yeah, money for old rope, wasn't it? Where he had to untwist all the rope and all that. He really reacted quite badly to it as well. It got to him, didn't it?
Yeah.
Being locked up and that.
Well, the warden actually treated him as a warder would, and he had to do the pointless, the box where you have to turn the handle for 12 hours and that kind of crap.
Yeah, he found that really difficult, didn't he? Bless him.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, God, I remember that episode.
But apparently, I didn't know this until I read recently, but apparently he and Raksha, you remember Raksha Dave?
Yeah.
He and Raksha got married.
Oh, really?
I always liked Raksha. Raksha was cool.
Yeah.
He was like 3'2". And you know, if you stepped in the trench, he'd kick your ass.
Absolutely. Oh. I have to start
got the
binge
sniffles.
watching Time Team.
Yeah. We're as old men if we're talking. You can see how Simon's gone quiet because we're old men talking about Time Team, and he's like, I'm just building a damn jet. Damn,
No, I've never watched it.
damn Busters.
No,
Yeah, but he's like
Rewind,
6 years.
Fox.
He's like 7 years old, mate. So
Yeah, that's the point.
Listen here. Time Team, to me, as a youngster, was just in the way before Scrap Heap Challenge came on.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
was
but Scrap Heap Challenge. I'm
the
a
greatest,
welder. So
the
I used to
greatest
love-
show that they ever did.
Yeah.
because it had John Llewellyn in it.
Yeah, exactly. Who is
Or as we
brilliant.
like to say, Tony from Helgen 3-5.
Yeah, it's an uncanny likeness, isn't it?
I have a photograph of John Llewellyn pulling a silly face outside a petrol station that I found on the internet, and it looked
Yeah.
exactly like Tony, our mate Tony.
Yeah.
Done it again. I've not drilled this barrel out. Should Muppets.
Thing is, I'd probably actually enjoy Time Team if I watched it now I'm a bit older.
You would.
I think I was just too young and couldn't be bothered with it.
You would. Now
You'll be in the Time Team hole.
I would
And
say
as
older.
David Sanderson says, not John Llewellyn, Fox. It was Robert Llewellyn.
That's what. Did I say Robert Llewellyn or John Llewellyn?
You said John.
I'm an idiot, aren't I? Who the
You
hell's
are.
John? Who the hell's John Llewellyn? What?
I've got no idea who John Llewellyn is. He might be Robert Llewellyn's brother.
10 internet points to anybody who gets the reference. Cruvis, what's that? I was about to say that. Cruvis, what's that? Nobody will get that reference. I bet nobody gets that reference. 10 internet points if you get that reference.
My guess would be Red Dwarf,
No,
but it would be a guess.
you can't just say a name of a series. I need to know specifics.
Well, I just did.
That was just the name of a series, though. So no, that wasn't correct anyway. You are wrong.
Seven a
You
week,
are wrong,
okay.
child. Right, I built them ones. 3 more to go.
3 more. 3 for £1.
3 for a pound. Well, 3 more to go till I build the ones after those 3.
Yeah, it just gave me an excuse to say 3 for £1.
David Sanderson says Red Dwarf. No. Cruvis, what's that?
Hitchhiker.
No, I need to know specifics, not just the name of a series.
All
I
right.
need to know who said it
Oh,
and in
God.
what series. Do.
Counts me out, then.
Assuming it's a TV series, it might not be. It could be a book or a film, or it could be something else completely. I'm not saying anything. Ross Medlock's in. Hi, Ross.
Hello, Ross.
All right.
How you doing, geez? Oh,
We'll be saying hello to Paul Di Tommaso is in. Paul Di Tommaso is in. Hey, Paul. Welcome, my friend.
hello, mate.
Phil East says my mate was the gardener at the Royal York Hotel. I remember him coming into the pub fuming that bloody bloody Baldrick drug up his flower beds.
Bald Rick. Oh, bless you. That Bald Rick bloke, isn't it?
Well, he put Bald Rick, and I'm like, who's Bald Rick? Oh, Baldrick. These 2 separate words. I'm like, what?
Bloody spoon, what are you like?
Well, he
Oh,
wrote it as 2 separate words. I'm sorry. Did you just have an orgasm or something there, Simon? Or did we...
I did some Google foo.
Oh yeah.
Now I understand.
What, Cruvis? Who's that? You understand what? What?
I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh
until
yeah,
someone gets
yeah.
it
That's
right
what
in
you're
the
talking.
chat.
Yes. Yes, it's certainly. Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I just Googled it. And
Oh, okay. It's an amusing little bit of thing. Right, C16, C17.
assuming I've got the right reference.
Well, I
of
don't know.
course.
How can we possibly find out?
I don't know.
On frame number D. That favourite number of mine, D. Idiot. D3, D2. Lot of wind outside. Very windy.
Not guilty.
Knowing Fox is probably Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. No, I've never quoted Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I haven't even seen that for like 15 years. Brilliant series, though. D3, D2. I do like me some Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. 3, D2. There's D2. D3. Rather substantial backpack. I like this. You've been very quiet today, Si.
Yeah, I'm just cracking on. You guys are just doing old people chat, so I just interject when I'm
Old people chat.
able
I'll
to.
give you old people chat.
I thought you
mister.
had a motivation to come on the stream today. You seem to suggest there was a motivation for you being here today.
Or just to get Colin to buy more models.
Oh,
That's true.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
it's going
Oh, I
up
thought
on me
it-
time again now, is it?
Oh, I thought it was just mockery, Colin, to mock Colin, but I
Well,
misunderstood.
Really?
it's mockery and that, yeah.
You can mock away, I don't mind. You know
All in
me,
good
mate.
time.
I don't mind a bit of mockery.
If you got Colin a cup that was taking the mick out of him, would it be mockery crockery?
Can someone get Fox's coat?
Oh,
Taxi.
oh,
Little bits of him are dying inside, Si. You can tell, can't you?
oh,
No, it's all right, mate. It was a good joke. I got it. Honest.
no.
You can have it.
No,
Go
it's
on.
too late now. You said it now.
It's all
Oh.
gone wrong. Hmm.
If you did it in Scotland, would it be mockery crockery from Pitlockery? Moving on. C16. Or is that an island? I may have killed the joke. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah, that joke died a slow, painful death.
Joke dependent on whether you know where Pitlockery is. I clearly don't remember exactly where it is. C16, shut up. C16 is what I need.
How big's that coat?
Dark under this bus.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm not going too far down the old today, mind you. I haven't been on games Goblin Gaming today. So.
It's a bit difficult to go further down the hole when you've already reached the natural.
But I'm not
Time
down
to
the
reference
bottom.
then.
No, I'm not having it. I'm not as
I'm
far
not
down
having
the
it.
hole.
No, I'm not having it.
I ain't, mate. I ain't having it, mate. I ain't as far down the hole as you two, bloody little.
Listen,
slut.
the only reason you haven't been to the Goblin Gaming website today is because stuff just keeps ending up in your cart.
Or because his cart's actually full of stuff and he's not able to pay for it just yet.
Yeah, he's got at least 70 quid's worth of stuff in his cart at the moment, but he's not down the hole.
Why the hell do you know that?
Well, it could
Well,
be
because
it could be the 15 paints you've got in your cart.
yeah, the 15 paints, the £40 squid kit, that's at least 75 quid.
That's a lot, though, isn't it? 40 quid for one squid, though.
It's 2 squigs, thank you very much, sir.
What's the squid kit? Apparently I
don't
talked
know,
you
it
into
just
this,
says
but I
on
have
the
no
box
memory
one
of it. So.
Citadel miniature. That was all. I was like, oh.
Well, in the game, it's one unit, but it's 2 massive squigs, which are
Are we talking
Are they on
big
the same
squigs?
base?
they're
How
on
am
the
I
same-
going to get them underneath
They
the
are.
Valkyrie then? Because you want me to do an abseiling squig, don't you?
Right, so the squigs are chained together and are flailing around on the ground.
Yeah.
So the idea is
Not to build the ground.
you literally use that kit as the base for your Valkyrie.
Oh right, I'm with you
Oh,
now.
I get it.
Yeah.
As if they're hanging from the bottom of the. Ah.
Yeah.
See, apparently I talked you into ordering, putting this in your basket, but I don't even remember it. So.
No, I just assigned you the blame. It was my idea,
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
and,
but-
You
in
was
that case,
assigned the blame by Si.
and you accepted the blame. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mental note to self: whenever Cy Reynolds blames me for something, doesn't necessarily mean I actually did it. Okay, cool. Noted now.
Correct.
Noted.
Correct. But you accepted dual blame. You was assigned corporate culpability, should we say?
Basically, what we're saying is that Cy Reynolds is the first person ever to use, first per human ever to actually use procedural generation for anything.
Oh yeah, he threw you straight under the bus, mate.
Yeah.
Any blame
And you
apportioned
just-
by Cy Reynolds is procedurally generated.
Yeah, you just carried on as if nothing had happened. It's like, yeah, he's not noticed.
Yeah, but
It's
Cole,
brilliant.
you're the same as me, Cole. If somebody says you've done something, you'll naturally think it's true, and then you'll apologise for it. We're both the
Yes,
same.
I had that when I lived with the flat with a wife. Crime Watch was on one night, and she called me in the lounge, and she went, "Even I don't know whether that's you or not." This mugshot was a dead ringer, mate. It was really, and I'm like, oh, I can't go out, you know. And then
Yeah.
I've convinced myself, I'm like, is it me? It can't be.
The thing you have to know about me and Colin is we're both basically honorary Catholics. As in, we're not actually Catholics, but the Catholic Church has been in touch saying, listen, you're so guilty naturally. Come and
Yes.
join us. You're perfect fit. And we're like, you know.
I've got A-level guilt, mate. I've just got one of them faces that says it was me.
But was it you, Cole?
Sometimes it was.
Well, there you go.
I can always remember my mum once.
I just
saying-
want to. I need to interrupt you for a sec, Cole. You know,
Yeah.
I was taking the piss out of you two for not putting the cone in.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the ground hook in
Mockery. Let's all point at Si.
Hey, I did not need to admit that. I did.
Oh, that is brilliant. If
That
it's
was
any
my one.
consolation, mine's in.
Nice. I'll get it in. I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
can
look,
put it
you-
in.
Well, Norris.
I've just
I can-
full screened you so everybody can see the error of your ways.
Yeah. Can we sit back and watch this for a minute,
Because
Fox,
you know what, adding that in now is going to be a million times harder than adding the nose code in afterwards.
Nah, I could just do this.
Oh, he's going to slide. Oh, you.
Yeah, just
Jammy
gonna slide it in.
If you had half a brain, you'd just break that piece of tape that's getting in your way.
No, because then it releases tension, dear.
Yeah, you can't release tension, Si, can you, mate? If that slots in like that, I'm going to shoot
If you had
him.
half a brain, you wouldn't have used expensive Tamiya tape to do that. You would have used cheap other tape.
If he'd had half a brain, he would have used one of these parallel clamps like I use, mate.
I don't have any parallel clamps, so
Any
Do you want me to
parallel
send
get
clamps?
it in.
I'll send you some up if you want some, mate.
I can see.
All right,
how,
love.
I can see how easy you're having a time getting this in now, with no
Yeah,
problems whatsoever.
just click that.
Oh, it's this. Let's cut bits off of the actual chain just so that we can get it to fit in. Yeah.
Like
There
it
you
look
go.
like dead easily.
Oh god, it makes you sick, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to
There
take
you
it
go.
off full screen now. Now he's succeeded. If we don't.
Yeah, it's a bit boring now, isn't it, Fox?
Uh,
But yeah, them little bad boys, mate. Little parallel clamps.
Parallel clamps.
do you 3D print them, Cole?
I can do. Yeah.
Was that 3D printed or was that?
This one I
a
bought
bought
from
unit?
Amazon, mate.
Cole, you're actually failing a contractual obligation.
What?
If you're going to go like that with it, you have to
Yeah.
go, I walk 1,000,000 miles for one of
I
us.
walk a million miles just to hear you smile.
Anytime you get anything that can be used, especially if you've got like a sponge or something that you can use as a mouth, you have to legally do the Al Jolson impression.
Emu, innit? Yeah, that's but then
Fox
they're
Pit
good.
Locker is indeed in Scotland, just north of Stirling, says Panzer, going back to the conversation from about 2.5 weeks ago. Paul says, hello chaps, hello ladies, we are doing okay here. My stepdaughter got her driver's learner's permit yesterday. Today she's off getting CPR training. The rest of us are chilling here at home.
Oh, nice one.
Awesome. Pit Locker is off the A9 in Perth in Kinrossshire.
Yeah, my wife was born in Kinross.
Yeah,
Well, she was
famous
actually born in Findorn.
David Sanderson says it's famous for its salmon ladder.
Yeah.
Not as much fun as a salmon cannon.
No.
You'll know it's a problem, says Phil East to you, Colin. You'll know it's a problem when you have a basket full of knobs.
Yes. A basket full of knobs. Knobs. Get your knobs here. Freight.
That's another reason that you just enjoy orcs, Cole, because of the names.
Yeah, knobs.
can-
Mega knobs.
You can just walk into a room with H one day and just go, H, look, I got a box of mega knobs, and you'll get away with it.
What have you ordered
Yeah.
now? What have you ordered now? I ordered some knobs, haven't I?
Yeah, knobs.
You'd like these
Oh,
are
you
knobs.
They're mega.
H, want to hold my knob?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm cleaning up my knob.
Mate, I'd rather wait until the metal on her hands is sealed up. For the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. I can't come down at the moment. I'm just in the middle of cleaning my knobs.
Yeah, Edward Scissorhands is like, yeah, oh no, matron.
Matron. Right, I've got a question now for you, Si.
Oh God.
This weapon here,
Yes,
that is I believe, is a plasma rifle of plasma. Yes.
you are correct.
Are you supposed to drill
Well,
the barrel?
technically it's a plasma gun.
Plasma gun, yes. Are we supposed to drill the barrels out on these? I assume we are.
I always have,
Yeah,
personally.
I reckon you need the hole for the plasma to come out of, don't you, sir?
Yeah.
That's my thinking about this matter. I mean, I drill out barrels on las guns, so
You like a good bit of drilling.
I like a nice bit of drilling. Thing is, I hate drilling, but you feel so good when you drill a barrel and it comes out right in the middle that you get that little bit of dopamine and you're like, oh, that was I did that. Look at the skill.
I tell you what, the sense of pride when I managed to drill out this entire banner pole and it's straight.
Oh yeah.
If you can't see it, but chat can.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yes.
I can see it. I'm able to swivel my head in various directions.
I wasn't aware of that.
I'm a bit like an action figure in that I can actually, I can move my head.
Oh, are you fully articulated?
I have more than 3 points of articulation. After several beers, maybe a few more points of articulation. Although over the years I've lost a few.
God. I thought it was such a great idea getting us two on, and we've really lowered the tone. Bless him.
I'm loving it. It's
What
hilarious.
tone?
No tone. You can't have a tone when you're on your own. Ain't no tone when you're on your own. You know what I mean, Tony?
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, there's a box here, Cole. Try not to smack it. Pillock.
Smack your pillock. Oh god, these little dangly things on these weapons. Oh, I hate Death Guard for all this little dangly bits.
You keep your weapons dangly bit to yourself, sir.
That's so wrong, doesn't he?
Every time I try and clean up this weapon, I bend the dangly bit.
You want to get a flannel, mate?
Ew. Give it an old t-shirt.
Yeah, flannel of wipage required.
Ew. Hose me down, lads.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Huh.
This is ribbed. No, it looks ribbed. See, it's ribbed.
For his pleasure?
Not for my pleasure.
Would you like something for the weekend there, sir?
Throw it back inside.
Oh, that was weak.
Hey!
That was horrendous. I've let it slide down.
That wasn't
Yeah,
even
that
an
was
interesting bit. That was just a gross splotchy noise in my ear.
Yeah, it was just weak. Sorry, chat.
It was a bit lame.
Well, you can talk, Cole. That fart that you let out on Friday was a horrendous fart to get caught with.
It was rubbish. It was rubbish.
It was crap. If you're going to get caught with a fart, you at least want it to be a decent.
I was quite
Window
impressed that it just rolled out as I stretched. It was, I was just there.
Oh,
it was all
you've been around. You've been alive for more than 50 years, and you're suddenly surprised when you drop your ass when you move. That's kind of how things work when you stretch.
Yeah, I normally pucker when I stretch for anything, just in case. You know what I mean? But I relaxed me guard, so I was pretty more surprised that I didn't have a. Yeah.
Is that what you call it? Oh, you kicked me in the guard.
Yeah, yup.
Happen these read, lad. Hang on, we shall return shortly. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. There we go, we're back now.
Dropped out. Are we still being broadcast?
No.
No, when I fall out, you guys disappear into the ether forever.
Uh,
I'm going to put Simon in the top for a bit. Yeah, when I'm going to put me at the bottom. Yeah, when I fall out, you guys vanish momentarily.
Yeah.
But they can still hear me talking.
yeah.
So I keep them entertained with some singing while I restore order.
Oh, beautiful. Were you suitably entertained, chat?
Yes.
Suitably entertained.
The only thing you have to hope is that it doesn't fall over when I'm in the middle of talking, because that can be a long time before I get round to realising.
That's true. Have you got the mirror set up?
Yeah, but then I have to keep remembering to look up at it, which is, if I'm in the middle of doing something and talking, they're not going to know for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no chance. That's all that little bit of plasma coil cleaned up quite nicely, I think. Mould line removed. Plasma coil. Yeah, there's some sense of satisfaction to be had from drilling out a barrel. Goodly. If it goes wrong, it's the worst thing in the world. When it works, you're like, king of the world.
This is another reason why orcs are bad, because if you drill out a barrel and it goes wrong,
Don't matter.
you can just widen the barrel with your knife, and it just looks shonky anyway.
Well, that's
so
what I do anyway. That's what I do for everything, because I never get it in the middle. Although I did one last week on Friday after we finished streaming. I did that one, and it was just amazingly right in the middle.
was
So
that by yourself or with one of your newfangled?
No, I was just by myself. I just did that myself quickly, but yeah, when you do manage to get them in the middle, it's like yes. But if you don't get them in the middle, you don't get them in the middle. You just widen them out with a knife.
Yeah.
And a bit of it extra thin to smooth it off, so it looks nice and smooth. Apart from that one I did, where I messed it up and it just looks like a complete abortion. But yeah, never mind. Can't do much about that. Anyway, none of us have answered the question yet.
What's
What's
that?
that?
Jinx. Bench.
Touch wood.
It's not on telly, dear. Do that in your own time. Bench and belly. Obviously, bench is irrelevant because everybody knows what belly.
Didn't we do that earlier on?
No, you did it in your stream. And everybody
we,
else did
we
it.
didn't answer it, Cole.
Yeah, we didn't answer it.
No.
Well, a bench, you know.
Yeah, we don't need to do that bit.
Belly. Well, for lunch, I had a white baton.
That's racist.
Yep. With pastrami and honey roast
Pastrami.
ham in it. It was good.
Ooh.
And for dinner, I think we've got teriyaki beef brisket and rice.
Road
Teriyaki
trip.
beef brisket. That famous Japanese form of beef brisket.
Yeah.
Yep.
With
Nothing in the belly other than a cup of tea. So
cup
far.
of tea. Yeah, but there's a whole rest of the day to go yet, Cole.
Mm.
As in what does the future hold?
I shall have an ham and pastrami wrap when I'm done.
Well, I have been advised that belly tonight is KFC.
Oh, nice.
What do you want for dinner? KFC. Oh, okay. There goes my cholesterol. Never mind. What Mama Fox wants, Mama Fox gets. My health doesn't matter.
And what will your order be?
Mama Fox likes balls.
Yeah, the old popcorn chicken.
Yeah, popcorn chicken. So she will have a portion of chips, a mashed spud, and a balls. I will have, I don't know, I'll probably get the high-rise multi-stack tower fillet burger thing with the chicken and the hash brown and the burgeriness.
Yeah.
I'll get a couple of chips. I'll get a mashed spud. Maybe 2 of the southern fried rice if they're doing that as well.
Yeah.
And the gravies, obviously. And then we'll get a whole mess of cookies.
Cookie.
But I can't have 1 portion of chips because they're not quite big enough, but 2 portions is a bit too much, so I'll have to have 2. And I can't have 1 portion of mashed potato because it's delicious.
It
I
is.
have to have 2. And I can't have 1 portion of the rice because you need 2.
It's just carb on carb, isn't it?
Yeah, so basically, I will die of a heart attack in about 3 months' time, but Mama Fox will be happy because she got a KFC.
Absolutely.
My health doesn't matter. Mama Fox gets what she wants. Doctor's like, I was supposed to go. I got checked out like last year before lockdown started.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you got to restrict the fat in your diet now and stop eating like a child and
Yeah.
actually eat like a proper human.
Didn't they put you on statins, mate? Because that's what I take.
No, they basically said to try and get you to the point where you don't need to do that because you're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
We'd rather you just stop eating like a goddamn animal
Yeah.
and see if we can fix it that way. So I was supposed to go back for a blood test a few months later, but by that point, obviously the world was on fire, and it was like, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, and I haven't been back yet, so over a year and a half. So it's like, I can just imagine going back and be like, right, your cholesterol's just as bad. I'd be like, I've been eating brown rice, and I've been eating veggies and fish. I've been eating my tuna and stuff, and I've been eating lentils and beans and takeaway 3 times a week because Mama Fox demands it. And so that's the irony. That's the
You
irony.
know your mum will grass you. She will grass you. She'll throw you straight under the bus.
Well, it's her fault.
Yeah, but you can't blame your mum. You can't blame Mama Fox.
I am.
She may be saying she wants a KFC, but you could order a KFC for Mama Fox and you could have a healthy option. So
no, because then I've got the option of not having to do the cooking, which my brain goes,
Yeah, but
that's for me.
if your health is that important to you, Mama Fox could sit there with her KFC and you could have an healthy option, couldn't he, Si?
Do you realise how impractical that sounds? Smelling KFC in the house and not eating it, that's just not going to happen, is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure that is possible.
No.
Yeah.
The concept is sound, but
Yes.
in actuality, nah.
I
That's
just
like
wanted to
saying,
bully Fox for a bit.
that's like saying you've been in this lifeboat for 2 months now, lost at sea. You know the seawater's going to kill you, but on the other hand, you're surrounded by goddamn water.
Yeah.
Are you going to drink the seawater? Yes. Death. So yeah, I can't refuse Mama Fox's demand for
Oh no.
takeaway. So, but yeah, I've not eaten any takeaway apart from McDonald's and KFC and Chinese. I tried to convince myself that like dim sum and spring rolls and Japanese beef udon is not actually full of carbohydrates. It's full of carbohydrates.
How did that work out for you?
My brain thinks it's brilliant because it's not full of carbohydrates. But that part of my brain that believes it's not full of carbohydrates. The rest of my brain's like, dude, really, wait, what?
All right, I'll be back in a sec.
Bye.
Yeah, no worries,
Thanks
mate.
for coming. Come again, try the fish. It's like I looked up and it said, eat lots of fish. Brilliant. I'll get like 20 cans of tuna. There you go, done. That's fish, isn't it? What?
Yeah.
Eat less processed foods. I don't know. Hot dogs don't really count
This is
as
the
processed.
thing, though. We are fellas of a certain age now, mate, and the old cholesterols and that, it soon creeps up on us, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, all the meat in the freezer is lean meat. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we do. I do sometimes. I use like tins of hot dogs and chop them up and put them into Fox's mess. But I'm eating brown rice and lentils and stuff with it, so that counteracts all the processed meat, maybe, in my brain. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, mate. You know, I mean, I got put on the statins when the diabetes was sort of diagnosed. So it's like, yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
You know, it was more precautionary than anything, but
Yeah.
the cholesterol levels were not massively high, but high enough for them to say, yeah, let's just put you on something. So
Yeah. Philly says, I never get past the boneless banquet. It's my go-to every time. I must admit, when I walk into a KFC actual location,
yeah.
because we only discovered KFC about a year and a half ago.
Oh, right.
Because we'd never really had it before. But I walked in, I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't know. It says like, get this bucket that's got 12 chicken pieces. What's a piece? Is that a leg? Is it a thigh? Is it a breast?
Yeah.
And a piece is like that kind of half a chicken with you have to fart about with the back. I can't be picking things off bones. So
No.
I just usually plump for the boneless banquet. Or in this case, the burger, because I don't have to fart around with it. I just put it into my face.
Yeah, no faff.
So the bucket things for me, they're great. Apart from you'll get like 2 boneless fillets and like a chicken drumstick, and the rest of it's all crap on a bone that you can't eat. It's like, no, nah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
Why don't they just sell buckets of drumsticks? God damn it!
chicken drumsticks.
I'd eat drumsticks all day long because there's no farting about. Then you just go nom 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 bone.
Yeah.
But when you get like the thing where it's like chunks of the meat on, and I don't want to be doing this with my hands. I want to put it in my face and have happiness. That's all I want.
Yeah, you got to have proper KFC face, mate.
Do you think Simon's pooping?
Maybe vaping.
So feeble. I don't know.
Yeah, but that was us a few years back, mate, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, not now though, hey.
No, blimey.
Well, no, because it wasn't us, because when I was a smoker, I could smoke on a live stream and people wouldn't know because I wasn't going with a vaping machine. Because vaping machines are like little wind tunnels. They're so loud.
Yeah.
Vaping rigs. I just said vaping machine, didn't I, like some old person?
It was proper steampunk. It's one of those newfandangled vaping machines, you know.
Vaping machine? For the gentleman? Yes.
Marvel at the delight of the new massive vaping machines.
Yes. And I wasn't, putting out 1.5 litres of, like, London smog.
Yeah,
I reckon he's pooping, though. He's probably pooping.
Yeah, he's doing a Festa. Of course, we won't mock him when he comes back.
No. It would be only right that we didn't mock him.
Absolutely.
No, I
We
always
wouldn't
do.
do such a thing, would
I
we?
always do the right thing.
We like mocking, Si.
You like mocking everybody.
Absolutely.
You just don't like being under that bus on your own. That's all it is.
I'm under the bus. I know I'm under the bus.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You don't like being under there on your own, so you try and drag us all in with you.
Absolutely. Well, you throw me under there straight away, and it's like, hold up a minute. Why am I under the bus?
What, the first time I ever met? Hi, I'm Colin. Brilliant. Get under the bus. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I've bought Warhammer. I'm building Warhammer. I'm doing Orcs, and I'm still under the bus.
Now, the important question I have for you
Yes.
is, given that Dad, Scaly Models, is poorly sick and in bed and not well, and that's been for a few days, have you completely finished that Sentinel yet?
No.
You see what I did there?
You did.
I did.
I am impressed. No, the Sentinel, I started on the show last Sunday with you
I know.
because Dad's already cheated on it. No, I've not finished it yet. I was going to be doing it today, but decided to carry on with the WASBomb
Yeah.
because I might have been persuaded that someone else was building one and it should be done.
Should be done. Build whatever you fancy. I'm actually running it. Hello. You've been pooping. Da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
Something like that.
If it's something like pooping, then you're doing it wrong.
What gave it away is you forgot to mute your mic and we heard.
Yeah, but then we heard the best bit.
Yeah.
32 inch.
So I was thinking, did I mute my mic?
32 inch.
32 millimeter.
I often wondered why they called you Flood.
La 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 la. I'm missing a part. Flange taculon.
Oh, mate.
C15.
Part, mate.
C15, where are you? You little bugger.
Model Maker Dave says, does that mean that you're down the Warhammer rabbit hole then? No, I'm not, Dave.
No.
I'm exploring the realms of Warhammer as an alternative build series to run alongside what I do on my channel, mate.
I like the fact you carried on regardless there, Carl.
Did you like the determination
I like
there?
the
That was
fact you were
dedication.
like, I'm finishing this goddamn sentence.
That was dedication to the cause there, mate.
Can I just point
thought,
out that the fact that we're wearing earpieces means that was right against my eardrum, and I've now got like shock damage. It's like I've just been hit in the head with a hammer a lot of times very quick. I felt that in my other eardrum. What were you doing? Burping into a bottle?
No, just burping.
Wow.
Wait, I wasn't burping. No, Graham, that was Foxx.
That wasn't me. That was not me. You can shut up on that one. There's no burping on my account, thank you very much.
Oh, mate, 10 out of 10 side there, mate, for the way you just threw him straight under that bus.
Damn.
That was impressive.
There's like 150 versions of Colin under this bus. How am I even going to fit in?
I'd like to point out as well that just to clear everything up, Dave.
I think you've just cleared everything up quite well, thank you very much.
Colin isn't down the Warhammer hole. He's in the Warhammer chasm at this point.
No, I'm not.
Bloody well are.
This is the man who's got how many thousand points?
Wasn't that anymore, dude. I sold it all.
No, I mean on your Goblin Gaming pointage.
Oh, I don't know. I've never looked.
How many points have you got, Col?
240.
That's definitely more than I've got. Yep,
That's
definitely.
almost as many as I've got, and I've been shopping there for 2.5 years. So
In fact,
not as...
I'll check how many I've got
you've been
right
shopping.
now.
You've been shopping there for like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I've done less than a month, haven't I? Really?
You've placed like 2 orders, and you've got almost as many points as me.
I know.
You're down the hole.
No. Because I've got
No.
You like the way I'm arguing this, don't you? You are impressed.
No,
If we was to go on a kit ratio here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Warhammer kits.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds pretty holy.
Yeah, considering
I've not built dudes or anything. Yeah, I've not built dudes or anything like that. I've not built armies and.
To clear it up, I have 11 points.
Well, that's gone down.
Yeah, that's only because he bought like 6 Bane Blades with his points last week.
Oh, I've got 6,000 spent points, but that's not what you asked.
Nope.
6,000. See, this is what I mean.
That's 6,000 with an F and many A's.
6,000 points. You're having a bubble, ain't you? Ding dong.
Yeah. What's that? Is that 6? Yeah, but the thing is that 60 quid or 600 quid? I can't remember how it works out now.
What?
Penny a point, isn't it?
6,000 points.
It's £6,000.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
You could buy £6,000 worth of stuff. No.
Oh, sorry, no. So it's well, I redeemed just the other day. I redeemed a £50 voucher and a £10 voucher.
Yes, it's 10 to 1. So you've spent £6,000.
Yeah.
That puts us to shame.
over the years,
over the minutes,
and not just on Warhammer, on their other ranges as well.
Yeah, like Warhammer.
No, like the trading cards and.
Oh yeah, because you have a thing about Pikachu, don't you?
Yeah, I sure do.
We'll know about you and Pikachu.
I love that little yellow mouse.
Mm-hmm. More than Warhammer World, it would seem.
Hey, that wasn't just my fault.
It was totally your fault. You were the one that wasn't there, so therefore it's completely your fault.
Foxx, let it go, mate.
Can't let it go. Can't let it go.
That's up there with Beetlegate, mate. You know.
It's all right.
See, there's no loyalty in this stream. If
Absolutely
one of us is under the bus, the others that aren't under the bus
will
conspire to put the next one under.
Oh, Phil, that's hilarious. Felice says Colin is so deep in the hole that he's knocking about with a load of Chilean miners.
Oh, that's cruel. Harsh, but fair.
See, this is a conspiracy, you lot.
I don't know.
Can I whinge? I'm not down the hole. I'm lurking.
Just admit that you're down the hole and you're enjoying it. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, no, but down the hole is, you know, I think that people that are in the Warhammer hole are people that have got gaming tables, armies built and all of that lot. Now, I'm nowhere near that. I've built a couple of kits.
No.
It's under control.
No. You
You're
don't have to play the game to be down the hole. You just have to like buy a lot of stuff and paint it and build it.
Being down the hole can vary from person to person as well.
Yeah.
From someone that comes from a traditionally scale model background to go to Warhammer, and then in the space of a month buy in total nearly 50 paints, and a number of kits.
Mm-hmm.
You're down the hole.
You can still be down the hole as a model maker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a gamer.
I'm not going to win this one, am I?
No. I think if me and you go quiet, Sam, he'll just have to fill the space and he'll just sort of dig in his hole even deeper.
I think the viewers know the truth.
Yeah, they agree with us as well. Amazing, isn't it? It's amazing how that bus gets down that hole, I'll tell you.
It's just wicked. It's just really wicked.
I think Colin just described me, says Max McGinn. Colin is just a sniper's depth down, says Graham McRobert.
Look at that.
Now that ding.
That's from White Mountain. It says, "You tart. You are down the hole."
That's really creepy. I was literally about to say that ding was Dad messaging someone telling them that he is down the hole, and it was.
Well,
Good job, Dad.
Laugh. I do apologise for that laugh, then. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? That was a bit of a strange
Hope you're
laugh.
feeling better soon, Dad.
Yeah, take care, Dad. Feel better soon.
There you go. Send.
Here we go.
So this is what I get, because he knows I have my phone on silent. He just texts me
You
because it
just
comes
sent
through to me watch.
You just sent one back saying, keep it down, Sentinel boy.
Well, yeah, you know, this is coming from a serial bike cheat. You know what I mean? It's like, really?
Oh, hello.
Poor Festa.
Hang on, I'm getting text messages now. And it's all my fault, apparently, he says.
Yeah.
Not my fault, you can shut up about that.
It is your fault.
I shall let my father speak for me in response to that. Away in Baljadid.
Yeah. Anyone that thinks it's Fox's fault, please email
Hello.
Helgan35@GeoCities.
Yep, all complaints to Helgan35@geocities.com. Sentinel boy, princess. Yeah. If you're fit enough to watch, Dad, you're fit enough to be in chat. As my mum used to say when I wanted a day off school. If you can stand it, if you're well enough to watch TV, you can well enough to go to school.
Let him rest, bless him.
Yeah, no, you stay asleep, Dad. Go back to sleep now.
Yeah, you go back to sleep, you git.
Otherwise, you'll just poop yourself, and that'll be a real pain in the arse. Because getting that out of a duvet, it's not fun.
It's only because he don't want me to know that he's working on his bike. That's all it is. I'm not well, mate. He's probably got it all glued together now.
Oh, I'm not feeling very well. No, it's because he finished it and didn't realise now he's had to buy another one.
Yeah,
He's had to buy another one to start,
out.
so he can say he's not finished it.
Yeah, the truth will be out.
I'll just bring my phone closer over here because I know I'm going to get. Is that an Apple Watch you've got there, Colin?
Oh, yes.
Very posh.
I got it for free when I upgraded my last phone.
Ooh.
It was a deal that my mobile operator gave me as being a loyalty customer.
Oh, yeah.
I bet that's handy, though. If you ever get stuck somewhere, you can still send messages to H or whatnot.
Yeah, H has asked Apple to develop a Find My Festa app, but yeah, she has it on hers where if, say for instance, she goes in the shop and I disappear because I get distracted and I amble off, she can track where I am on her
it's
one.
Like, so. It's like when you're in the shopping centre and your kid goes missing, except it's a fully grown hairy-arsed adult and he's probably gone off to the tool shop.
I do. She goes, you know what women are like when they go in the shop, you know, I can grow a full-blown goatee, mate, in the time she's browsing at shoes.
You need one of these, Cole. This is the Samsung one, but this year they've started releasing these tag things.
Yeah.
Which attaches to an app, so if you lose your keys or whatever, it'll beep.
Yeah.
You just need one of those for a Festa-sized one.
Absolutely. I mean, she's seen the Apple tags and she's like, I'm going to get one of them now to use, she says. But...
The world's first outfit that is in its entirety an Apple tag.
Yeah, I get distracted, you know, especially when we used to go shopping together. And I'd just say, oh, I'll go in that shop over there, and I'd amble off. You know, she'd spend hours looking for me, yeah. So
wasn't that doll in Play School? Amble with an H.
Oh, yeah, amble.
With an H?
With H.
Yeah, that joke died. Never mind, moving on.
It did.
It did. It just died a death.
It did, mate. That's down there with, yeah.
What killed Amble?
Amble.
Amble was rubbish.
Yeah. Amble and Humpty.
Yeah. No, Little Ted. Nuts. I always thought
Little Ted was fine.
I always thought Little Ted was the right little stirrer. He was the trouble causer.
I'm going to go on a rant here because it used to really nark me, you know, that Humpty and Amble and bloody Jemima used to get all the good stuff, and poor old Little Ted got nothing.
Yeah, but that's because in secret, Little Ted was the Hitler, the one that made everything terrible and was evil.
I'm bitter.
For some reason in my brain, I'm genuinely trying to work out if you're talking about an old school program or if you're being quite perverse about Ted.
No, we're talking about Play School, mate. Kids TV
Play
show.
School? What is Play School?
No.
This man is a child. What gets me is he probably knows exactly what the magic roundabout is.
Yeah.
It's the magic roundabout.
Yeah, but you don't know Play School? You know what Finger Bobs and Finger Mouse is, but you don't know what Play School is?
Finger Bobs? What's Finger Bobs and Finger... What?
Play School? Play Away?
Play Away. Brian Cannon. Oh, legend.
Yeah, P-L-A-Y.
P-L-A-Y.
Did the introduction to Play School have a blue bus in it?
No.
Then, yeah, I don't know what it is.
He's going to now say he don't know what Mr. Ben is.
What? Yeah, I don't know what Mr. Ben is, I'm afraid.
God damn it. Let me ask you a question. Were you never a student?
What do you mean?
Did you go to college, university, or anything like that?
Yeah, twice.
And yet you haven't, of an evening, sat there watching the retro kids TV stuff that like Dave or UK TV would put on at like 3 a.m. when you were half cut and really, really drunk?
Back puss?
No, because I don't drink.
See, really, there's 2 ways to be exposed to children's TV from the 70s. One was to actually live through it, and 2 was to be a student in the 90s or 2000s and watch it at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
over a kebab and a very, very dodgy beer.
Whoa, David! Oh, I am not a millennial, sir. No. I'm the one before that, whatever that is.
No, before millennials, Gen X. That's us.
You're a 90s. You're not a noughties, are you?
No, I'm an 80s.
Oh, are you?
Wait, hang on. Me and you, Cole, we're Gen X.
You was born 2 years before I got married.
Damn.
Well, hang on a
Damn,
minute,
I was dating my missus.
what are we? Me and you, Cole. What are we? We're Generation X, aren't we? I think. you're a
Yeah,
boomer.
I'm 67. I'm a boomer.
Oh, you're a boomer. I think I'm Gen X then.
Boomer.
Well, I think I'm Gen X because I'm 71.
Yeah.
Is it Gen X and then it's Gen Y and then it's is it millennial after? I can't remember what millennial is.
Shite.
Isn't millennials like 1990s?
Oh, am I? Well,
No,
I don't know.
millennials are the year 2000s, Fox. Hence why they're called millennials.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it was like before that. I'm sure it wasn't.
Wherever you try and look, you'll get a different date, like a different start date for it.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah.
Can't say that to me. Yeah.
Nah,
I don't think there's actually any Generation X insults.
No. David Sanderson says after 1983 is millennial. Really? See that?
So
Me.
I've just done a quick Google for. Apparently, a psychologist called Jean Twenge.
Twenge.
No idea who that is.
Nothing worse than getting kicked in the twenge. It really bloody hurts.
It does. Defines millennials as those born between 19 and 1994.
So that'll be 83.
No, it was she says 1980.
Okay.
Or he. Jean can be a male now.
Yeah, that's true.
Or they. Let's be gender fluid.
Yeah, because
I'm
I think
so looking forward to telling my boys that because they moan about millennials at the moment.
Yeah, because I think the millennial thing is it relates to when they become an adult after the millennium or something like that, rather than like boomers is you were born during the baby boom.
Yes.
After the war.
The United States Census Bureau believes that the next generation after millennials begins in 1996.
Is that Gen Y?
Yeah.
And then there's Gen Z or Gen Z.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
As far as I'm concerned, there's baby boomers, there's Gen X, there's millennials, and that's it. You're all millennials if you're not Gen X or baby boomers. They're all just millennials. Anybody born after my generation is just self-entitled whiners. So you're all millennials.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I knew he'd find a way to drop Si straight back in there, mate.
Thanks, man.
Straight back under the bus you go, Si.
Yeah. Don't get too happy outside that bus area because you're going right back under. Hello.
Well,
I'm getting told off by Dad now for something. We're not even.
Yep.
You're all talking twaddle. All three of you are kids, says Dad. Dad,
Yeah.
I think is Dad like from the Forgotten Generation or something?
Yeah, he's from that sort of Lost Planet era, isn't he?
Lost Planet.
Dad from the generation that created DNA.
Yeah.
What's before baby boomers? Is that the? I know the silent generation was like World War One time, wasn't it?
Brunel was still building his bridge, mate, when Dad was born. Okay, so that can go in there.
I'm waiting for the ping on Colin's watch. Bing.
Dad must be watching on his telly though, so he can't be in chat.
He's probably on his iPad.
Graham McRobert says 1970s was cool for kids' TV. Absolutely. There we go.
And
there you
there
go.
it was.
Microwave's done, or Colin's in trouble. One of the two.
I got dad words, proper dad words.
Oh, that you can't read out.
Yeah, the fudge word. He says, F off, laugh out loud. Si is so lucky I don't have his mobile. That can be arranged.
Wait, have I got Si's mobile?
None of you have got my mobile number. I'm gonna.
If you hadn't said that out loud, we could have contrived to get that mobile number somehow.
I'm gonna make a mistake and I'm gonna send it to Dad now.
Dad, you have to make sure you send it to us as well, so we can obviously take the mickey when we need to.
Yes.
What you send to Dad, you send to us. What's
Absolutely.
his is ours.
Right.
That's how it works.
I'll turn my notifications up.
I would say you
Making
should
sure
text it to us, but of course you don't have our mobile number either, so...
No. Dad, if you could kindly reply with Colin's mobile number and Fox's, that'd be great.
And
I'll
don't
send
display
you
them
my
on screen,
mobile.
obviously.
Yeah, I'll send you my mobile number, Si. It's not a problem, buddy.
Yeah, I'll send you my mobile number. What's your mobile number?
I trust you.
07, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off.
Dad says I do not send anything on. Oh, you're allowed to send him our mobile numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, you're more than welcome, mate.
Yeah, you can happy to send mine to Si, mate. I probably need Si Reynolds' mobile number anyway for that one day when he does decide it's worth turning up at Warhammer World. We'll need to coordinate somehow.
He's still calling you Si Reynolds.
I know. I'm doing it deliberately now.
I'm going to be in his phone as Si Reynolds.
Yeah.
Like, we'll meet and he'll be giving me a hug and he'll be like, "Oh, this is a nice hug, Si Reynolds."
I'm just gonna, I'm doing it deliberately. It's just Si Reynolds forever now.
We'll be in Bugman's and like I'll be at the bar and he'll be at the table and I'll be like, "Fox, do you want to drink? What do you want to drink?" He'll be like, "I'll have a beer, please, Si Reynolds," as loud as he fucking can. Excuse-moi.
And I'll be like,
As loud as he can.
I'll have a beer, please, Si Reynolds, or whatever you can get me for 2 golden demons.
I'm guessing Dad just tried to ring me.
We didn't say to ring.
If it wasn't Dad, someone just tried to ring me, but I'm going to save the number as Dad and wait for a text.
Or you could just text and say, "Are you me dad?"
That could go either way, really, couldn't it?
Are you my mummy? It's probably just a spam
Name.
text.
Dad Mountain.
Next time you get a call, you'll be like, "Hello," and you'll be like, "Hello, yes, we're calling about your PIP scheme from your bag." Oh. Finished 2 dudes so far today. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, you've done well.
And that included drilling out
There
at
you
least
go.
1 barrel.
Saving it as Dad Mountain.
Did you just put the number on screen?
No, not his number.
Oh, good. I was going to say, don't put people's
I
numbers.
I made sure I hit the number. I
Yeah,
just
don't put people's numbers on screen.
I just put the name up that I was saving
Yes.
it as.
That'd be serious. bad
Nobody
news.
panic.
B3 says, I'm not saying that Dad is old, but his official name is Our Father who art in heaven. I don't think that's funny at all, Dad. I wasn't laughing, honest.
I wouldn't have read that out because I know what the consequences are.
Yeah.
Has Foxx actually finished something? I finished 2 dudes. I've just got to drill this barrel out. I did 3 dudes on Friday, and I did like 6 Pogswalkers the other day.
You did 10 last week
I
on
know.
the frolic, didn't you?
Yeah, but I don't like to boast about that because, I don't want to push it and set myself a
Hold up a
standard I
minute.
can't
You made
maintain.
a point of counting each and every single one of them on the cutting
Yeah,
mat.
at the time, but I don't like to set myself a target now that I can't actually achieve.
It's so bad. It's
You never
so
tell the
bad.
captain you can fix it in 3 hours, otherwise he'll give you 3 hours. Tell him it'll take 12 hours, and then when you get 3 hours, you're a miracle worker.
Bloody hell. Look at that. Muse has said Fox has actually finished something. Yeah, I know, Muse.
Could that be the one I
See?
just read a moment ago? That's
It could
part of that whole conversation.
It could well be because I wasn't paying attention.
This is just disturbing. My first message from Dad is, "Gotcha, big boy." Oh,
That's
Oh,
not
dear.
Dad.
Yeah, that's
think-
not Dad, mate.
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
might not be Dad, actually.
You've now got an accidental stalker.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, what I'm concerned about is I don't see Colin's hands right now, so it might be Colin.
Me? Really?
Wait, but how would Colin get your mobile number?
Absolutely.
Good question.
I mean, I know we're clever, but we're not able to just divine mobile numbers by,
I'm
disemboweling
actually
goats and
just
stuff.
checking to see whether I've got it.
I just checked mine, I haven't. Then again, I looked under S. I might have under, D for demons.
Kevin. Or Kevin.
Oh, that's a point. No, let's just check under Kevin. I've had an iPhone for 10 years now, and I still struggle to remember where the icon for the address book is on my screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's that one. No, I haven't got him. Hello.
I shall fix that.
I have. No, it's all right. I have your number now, I believe.
Okay.
I may now have your number.
Does it end in 5-2?
No.
That's not my number. Oh wait, no. If you add 2, if you add 2 to the 5, so 70, then you're there.
You could have just said 7-2. That would have been a lot easier.
Yeah, I know. I just confused myself.
If you had 2 to the 5, that'd be 7-2 then, will it?
Okay. I now believe I have Colin's number, unless someone is impersonating him.
No, that was just me.
Okay, cool.
Kevin, 2 demons.
It's the one. It's for me. It's just the beneficial. The more people that have me number, when I next get stuck under the cabinet, yeah.
Well, if you get stuck under the cabinet, there's no point in us texting you, is there? It's not your number we need. It's not your number we need. It's H's number we need if you get stuck under a cupboard.
No, because you'll be grassing me up for all manner of shit.
We can't. Yeah, we can't text you to get you out from under a cupboard if you're the one under the cupboard.
Dear Colin, please do be informed that you're still stuck under a cabinet.
Yeah, you're currently stuck under the cabinet. Yeah.
Dad would like to point out that I am a twonk and I don't even know my own number.
There you go.
I can't deny that. Yep, that's the one. That's precisely what I did for Dad's. That's
what you called Dad.
Yeah.
Kevin, 2 demons.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean.
Thank you, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Can I have jam sandwich, please, Dad?
I'm gonna get you, butler.
I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much.
Oh, Blakey.
Because all he ever did his entire acting career was that pulled face.
Yeah, can you bet that?
Isn't it great watching a live stream where they're just texting each other on the live stream? I'd never do that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great fun, isn't it?
Dad never shares numbers, he says, sharing the number to everybody.
Yeah.
Actually, can I just point out, Cy Reynolds says to Dad, can you send me Colin's number? And Dad sends me a text saying, I don't give out people's number, and then sends Cy Reynolds' number to all of us.
Yep.
But no, yeah.
So he's not prepared to give our number to Cy, but he's happy to give Cy number to us.
Yeah. Yeah, my one size should have come up ending in 82, so
Yeah, I got it. It simply said, hello, it's Festa.
yeah, that's my usual greeting to people.
Is there a clue in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Read between the lines.
Fox, I believe, sent me a message saying that Festa is a butt wipe.
That wouldn't be the one I sent, no.
No, I know what you
That's
said.
all right. There's a bigot on me again.
I did not send that one. That is not me.
That's right. I'm going to tell your mum.
Oh, no.
You can
I'll
try.
just tell Mama Fox.
You can try.
She'll just, you know.
The problem you have is she doesn't watch my stuff. So.
Oh, doesn't she?
No. Dad says, look, I'm not well, leave me alone.
Oh, lamekins.
That was Colin, Dad, not me. I'm giving you big get well soon Dad hugs.
I just gave him a sarcastic lamekins.
Yeah, and what I'll do, Dad, is I won't tell you that I'm having KFC for dinner. I won't tell you that, because that wouldn't be fair to somebody who's on, sick and not on a bit on the.
No, even though he may have been listening for ages and you've
might
gone through your entire order.
He might have been, he might not. He kind of appeared as if by magic.
Yeah, he just appears. He's like a stealth ninja, isn't he?
He's like, but without the noise.
Yeah, just in case you weren't here, Dad, he's going to get gravy whilst you're unwell. I think it's very harsh.
Yeah. Look at the gravy you allowed it to. I'll do some rotation of everybody, rotate everybody around a little bit.
He's like that old bloke from Karate Kid, isn't he? Wax on, wax off. Just appears.
Colin is a twat. Yes, I was listening.
Absolutely. I concur. Bike cheat.
David Sanderson, hitting the handbrake, says, just ordered a pack of Grunstock Thunderers Cahadron Overlords from Goblin Gaming. Thank you very much. Did you use the link in the description below, David? Please tell me you did. Please tell me you did. It feeds my orphan children. And you get a spider pig.
Yeah.
Followed by a bit.
Paul Di Tommaso says about us being Gen X's, because Paul's a Gen X as well. Anyone follows after us are butthurt, I'm privileged whiners.
Yeah.
I mean, that's harsh.
Accurate, I think is the word you're looking for.
I am not one of those.
What, are you not a whiner or not butthurt or not privileged?
Well, it depends. if I've had a curry the night before, I might get a little bit hurt.
Yeah,
But
psychological.
Nah, my boys are the same. They just live and let live, mate. I've never heard them whinge and whine like that. You
No.
know?
David Sanderson confirms he did indeed use the Goblin Gaming link. Thank you very much, David. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. Doesn't cost you any more, but I get a little bit of a kickback off it. So thank you. Very kind. You're a lovely fella. It's not true what they say about you. Ninja Dad says Skill Model Muse.
He is proper ninja muse, isn't he?
Not to diss Dad, says Panzer, but when he was born, dinosaurs were still roaming the planet. Oh, that's a bit harsh. I don't know if they roamed. They more wandered, I think. Bless. Right, what does this symbol mean? Right, what's this? Wait a minute. I've got a symbol.
What does what symbol mean? Oh,
wait.
Just going to be a really basic one of those super glue moments.
So, what does that symbol mean in the instructions? Because I've not got the page with the instructions on the symbols.
I think that one means there's multiple ways to build that miniature.
But it doesn't say. No, that's the one with two little cogwheels, isn't it? Where you get an option.
I don't know. Let's have a butcher's.
Uh,
Dry fit stage before gluing.
Why not just glue it? I don't understand.
Well, no, because if you glue it and it don't fit, then you'll wish you had dry fitted it. You.
Is it because I don't want to glue the weapon on the front of him because I can't get to the rest of it to paint it like him? I've glued together. Yeah,
Maybe.
You can get into all of that. There's no problem. Amateurs, all of them.
I just tend to build it and then spray it the base colour and then go in and detail it. So
yeah.
Works for me. Probably find the purists will go, no.
The thing is, sometimes I'll look at it and think I should really not glue the weapon arm on because I can't get to the chest armour if it's got a marine with an Aquila. But then part of my brain will go, balls to the wall, do it and see what happens. Risk it for a biscuit. And I'll just be like, I'm lazy, I'll glue it together. And I've actually found, more often than not, you can actually get in there to paint the Aquilas anyway.
I think if you're determined, you'll get in anywhere, won't you?
And the golden rule, of course, if the weapon covers up something on the chest you can't quite see, don't worry about it because no one else can see it either.
Absolutely.
Can't see it, can't paint it. There you go, done.
I mean, whilst I never do it myself, the old adage of if you can't get to it with a brush, then your eyes are not going to be able to see it anyway.
Yeah.
It generally does work.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only exception to that are Tempestus Scions, who you absolutely have to build in their entirety. Because trust me, if you build the Tempestus Scion and you paint him all up, and then you try and glue those arms on, you will hate every living thing on the planet. You will be a massive ball of hatred and anger. Because you just don't do it.
I have never built the kit. Why are they such a nightmare?
Because the arms... Imagine you're building this guy. Right, now imagine, if you will.
Yeah.
Imagine in your mind of hang on, I've dropped my thing, hang on. Where's it gone? Imagine in your mind of thinking that you have this chap here.
Yeah.
Imagine he's just like an Imperial Guard, not a Space Marine.
Yep.
So imagine if you will, first of all, on this part of the arm here, there is a little screen on his arm there, like that.
Yeah.
On both arms. And that's exactly where the connection point is and the nub is. So first of all, you've got to get the nub off and not get rid of the very fine little recessed line around the screen, which isn't too bad, but it's a pain in the bum. Now imagine, if you will, you have an upper arm and you have a lower arm.
Yep.
Now imagine, if you will, as well, you have to get them all lined up so that the arms match up on the rifle, because you've got a hand on the rifle.
Yep.
But you also have then a hose going from the rifle to the backpack, which also needs to line up with the hose that comes partway off the backpack.
And I'm guessing the hose is not a separate component.
No, the hose is moulded into the rifle and also moulded into the backpack, and the two meet in the middle.
Oh, fun.
So if it was one arm and the backpack, that's not a problem. But you've got the upper arm, the lower arm, which aren't specifically... They've not got like a peg and a hole. It's a bit vague. So you've got to line them up, the arm to match the other arm with the hand on the rifle, but then also get the wire to fit. It's just... You can't do that without making a mess when it's not painted. There's no way to do it. And you've also got to make sure the arm is at the right angle and everything else. So it's like... It's a ball ache.
It sounds like a ball ache.
It's a pain. It's a pain in the bum doing it, I wouldn't like to try and do it painted, because you literally get glue on them and then you're having to fiddle around. You're moving this arm around to line up with that gun, but then the cable doesn't match. You've got to turn the shoulder. Oh, it's doable. It's just really frustrating and messy, and I wouldn't like to do it on a painted model. I've got like 50 Scions, and I keep saying I'm not going to buy more, and then I keep buying more because I do love them. They look fantastic. I want to paint them. They look like they're going to be great fun to paint.
It's just getting to that point, and it's not so much fun.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm probably overplaying it a bit.
Dad's put in chat the amount of sanding Foxx does, dry fitting won't make a blind bit of difference.
Do you know? I'm not paid enough for this nonsense. I'm not coming for this kind of abuse.
Straight in there with an insult. Get in. Well done, Dad.
First comment of the day. Just giving me
he's
the
getting better.
God,
feeling a bit better, are you, mate? He is now.
I never did like that scaly models. Always said there was something about him. Mom, talking about me again.
Yeah, your mum's
Hello.
gone. Don't you go telling tales.
Love you, says Dad. Love you too, Dad. Now get Betty, you old gimmer. Get some KFC down your neck. KFC going out of business if you're not ordering from them every night. Got a responsibility to their franchises. D3 and D2.
Yeah, were you responsible for the chicken shortage that year that they had a chicken shortage, Dad?
I think you are.
Just you alone.
Because he ate it all. D3 and D2.
I noticed there was someone who was responsible for the Starship Filth shortage, wasn't there, Foxx?
I do not have a drawer completely full of Starship Filth in my Hobbies own drawer units at all. I can get to right now because there's a lamp in the way of it.
Yeah, I want it all so no one else can have it. Yes, he was that man.
I vehemently deny that I can get to that drawer with all the Starship Filth in it.
What, 12 tubes?
Foxx 12 Tubes Wolf. I don't actually know where they are. I did have them in a drawer. They're in my oil paints drawer, probably. They're not in my oil paints drawer. I had a drawer of things. I don't know where anything. I've moved everything around, and that was the mistake I made.
It's going to be, Mum, someone's broke in and stole all my Starship Filth.
Oh, I can't. I can only deny that I've got a drawer. Hang on, let me just. What's over there? I'm going to prove
haven't had
to
Tony round, have you?
Prove to you. See, I don't have a drawer full of Starship Filth at all.
No.
Oh, that's nowhere near as much as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that gets. I don't actually. That's only 3 tubes. Where's the rest of them? Oh, I must have another drawer full of them. Oh well. I don't have one drawer full of Starship Filth. I have more than one drawer full of Starship Filth. The irony
There's
is,
so much Starship Filth, it couldn't actually fit into one drawer anymore.
The irony is, I don't really use it anymore.
No, that was
I stopped
it. We
doing
all
those kind of
spent
gunk
so
washes.
long. Yeah.
I stopped doing them in favour of enamel gunk washes. So.
Yeah, we all got Starship Filth, and then probably most of us have not used it.
No, well, it was only I totally realised one day that I could do the same thing with enamels, which take a lot less time to cure. And I'm like, yeah, enamels then, shall I?
Yeah,
I'll still use them occasionally.
Oh, it's still got its place.
Yeah, it took me 2 years to go. Oh yeah, we've done that one. That was what the whole conversation was about. You spoon. Want to make a Dave's Workshop? Foxx does more jabbering than dry fitting.
They're either picking on you now, they're ganging up on you.
I've got 2 dudes so far today. How many dudes did you build on your live stream, Dave? See? No smart answer for that, have you? See?
Dave will graciously accept that challenge.
What, him trying to do Bill while doing the Sunday brunch?
Oh, mate.
That might not happen.
I still would like to see Dave do a Baneblade. I think he'd enjoy it.
All joking aside, Dave, all the nonsense aside, I think just from seeing what you've built, I think you would actually enjoy a Baneblade, because it's a tank kit, but it's a simple tank. It's a simple kit. It's not complicated, but it's so much painting potential.
What they're saying, Dave, is simple kit, simple mind. I wouldn't take that if I was you, dude.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Oh God, he's evil, isn't he?
I know. Well, do you
I've
actually,
never built one.
do you
to
actually
be fair.
drive the bus and collect the fares as well?
I do, yeah.
God damn it! You like the Magic School Bus, but in the Mirror Universe Evil version, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's the magic school bus?
It's some American children's nonsense. Some teacher on a school bus. I don't know.
We really need to educate, Si, don't we, on some of these programs and that.
It's like, how can you not know an internet meme, you spoon? God damn it!
I was trolling you with that one, but
You
it
weren't.
worked. So
You weren't. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
okay.
Muse says something. Oh, Muse says pizza does sound good about now. And Pub de Tommaso says never a bad day to have pizza. We had pizza on Wednesday night again. Mama Fox demanded pizza. In fact, she didn't. I actually got her a treat. She deserved a treat, so I gave her a treat of pizza. So it was my fault. But
The problem with takeaway pizza though is it's horrendously crap pizza.
oh, absolutely. I mean, but because I was treating Mama Fox, we got Domino's, which is horrendously crap and overpriced rubbish. Because there's a little takeaway around the corner from us that does a just as equally nice deep dish pizza with stuffed crust for like £2.50, and it's really nice. But they're closed. So I got a pizza. Had pizza on I think Wednesday night. Woke up on Thursday morning with acid from hell. It's like, God, I can't even eat pizza now. Come on. Like, I had to give up eating pies because I got acid from hell for the pie crust. Now I can't eat pizza. You're taking all my fun away.
Oh, Whipple.
Man cannot live on lentils and brown rice alone, for crying out loud.
What's causing it? Are you like mildly gluten intolerant, or
No,
is it
because
just
that's
something
just
else?
nonsense. No.
Princess-itis, Si.
You don't suddenly develop gluten intolerance like in middle age.
That's strictly not true. You
Is
can
it?
develop it at any point in time. Yeah.
Well, I'm quite happy eating bread and everything else. But no, it's
And shockingly, in the last year, there's something that's happened in the world that can actually induce it. Just
Yes.
fun fact.
well, I've not had that either, so there you go. No, it's not that. It's just pizza crust and pizza and pie crust. I think it's probably because it's just rich, cheesy food, and I'm not used to it because I'm not eating much of it lately. For obvious reasons, so it's all that high protein and fat, and my body's going, oh, what?
Yeah.
Just been hit by a bus that Si Reynolds was driving, made of cholesterol and fat. But the bus, obviously. No, I don't. I just got the acid from hell. I think it's because it was basically a large pizza that I ate to myself in like 10 minutes. Let's be honest.
Spinny does raise a good point in
Yes.
that the only bus that you seem to drive is over Mama Fox, who's never here to defend herself.
I don't drive a bus.
Absolutely. Well pointed out, Spid.
No. Did I not specifically say that I got it for Mama Fox as a treat because she'd been good, so I got the pizza as a treat?
What
That's
Mama
not throwing
Fox
her under
wants,
the bus.
Mama Fox gets, I do believe was said, wasn't it?
That was earlier, but for the pizza, I said I got the pizza as a treat for Mama Fox. I chose that decision. Made that decision. It's totally on me.
Chose that decision.
Look at him squirm, Si.
I do not squirm. I do not wiggle or wriggle either. I fully accept that I ordered that pizza. It was the largest pizza that Domino's do, and it had 100 million extra toppings, and I ate it in like about one episode of Clone Wars, so that's pretty fast. That's probably why I got the acid.
Cool, yeah, that's probably Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo speed, that is, mate.
That's probably why I got the acid, because I ate it all in like about 20 minutes.
Oh, plus the really sad thing is if that was the largest Domino's with like all these extra toppings, that must have cost you like nearly 30 quid or something silly like that.
Oh, and then some. More.
Yeah.
Because Mama Fox had her pizza as well, don't forget.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so this is something that, because things like Domino's, it's nonsense money. You should pay a £5 for a pizza and that's it, but
Yeah.
it's something that we do occasionally as a treat. Mike Mountain says, are they ganging up on you, Fox? Nothing I can't handle. Nothing I can't handle. Yeah, so it's something we'll do as an occasional treat, just because she likes it. But we're not paying 40, 50 quid every flipping week for 2 pizzas. You can GTFO on that one. I mean, for what Domino's is, it's just garbage food, but it's way massively overpriced. I'm sorry, but it's just rubbish. The little kebab and burger place around the corner from us, literally it's like 2-3 quid for a pizza, 12-inch pizza, deep dish, stuffed crust. And, you know, the swarthy Turkish gentlemen that make it, it's a really nice pizza and it costs you like about 3 quid.
Exactly.
Yep. So, but occasional treat. Yeah, my Fox, she likes them, so they're allowed occasionally. But yeah, I think it's more for the fact that I had every topping you can imagine. What did I? It was basically the chicken barbecue one that isn't chicken barbecue anymore. So it's like chicken, peppers, cheese, onions, ground beef, sausage. It didn't have chilies or peppers on it, but like non-spicy peppers, just like flavoured peppers, you know.
Were they red hot?
No, not the hot peppers, just like normal, you know, peppers like you get in a salad.
Okay. We've had incoming.
Okay.
Oi, get off the princess back, you two. Sorry, Dad.
Thank you, Dad. I don't mind having them lot on my back. At least I know where they are and what they're doing. It's like 5-year-olds. It's when you can't hear the 5-year-old you start getting worried.
He's a big girl.
I'm a proper human boy.
There you go.
That is true, though. When you can't hear the 5-year-olds, that's when you worry.
Yeah, you don't worry when you can hear the 5-year-old causing ruckus because you know where they are and what they're doing. When you can't hear them. And these two are like 3. Not even 5 yet. Sarah Jane's in. Hey, Sarah Jane.
Hello, Sarah
Good to
Jane.
see you
All
back.
right, love?
Sarah Jane.
Missed you over the last few days.
Yeah,
okay.
doing all right now, mate. Be like Sarah Jane.
Now I really want shitty Domino's pizza. Damn it. I don't really want Domino's pizza, but I do.
But you am Kufk instead.
Yeah, Kufk. Thing is, it's overpriced rubbish, but it's enjoyable overpriced rubbish. I do like a Domino's pizza, even though it's garbage and it's way too overpriced. It's still kind of nice. The texture and the flavour.
I don't know. I haven't had Domino's in about 5 years because I can actually make pizza.
Well, yeah, that's cooking. I don't do that because that's rubbish.
Yeah, that's fair, but like
It's fair.
I'm not sure if I can recall Domino's having flavour.
No, it's just generic processed flavour, but it's still flavour. And you get the dip, and you just do all the dippage and stuff. And because don't forget, I don't do the cooking because that's just rubbish.
So you like dipping your crust in, do you?
I like to dip my crust. Dip your crust, especially if it's a stuffed crust.
Sarah Jane's asking what we're up to. We're building Wasbomb blaster jet, Sarah Jane.
Yep.
And bad boys.
These two are building the Dakar jets. I'm still building Death Guard, and I will be for some time.
Well, she did say, Ben, that Fox is waffling. She asked me inside what we was building, but I didn't want to throw you under the bus there.
Oh, I thought she was asking all of us, not just you two. Fine. I even asked after her health and hope she was okay.
No, she's fine.
No.
She did put a smiley face.
Yay. Only joking. If she didn't like it, she wouldn't keep coming back.
It's a rite of passage. You know
stuff in your
made,
crust?
no, you've made. You know when you're doing well because if Sarah Jane insults you, you're doing well.
Yeah. Sarah Jane insults you, you're doing all right.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage.
Exactly.
It's up there with a Mama Fox hug.
It's like I say, if she didn't like it, she wouldn't keep coming back, would she? Say?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She says, "Yep, you can't beat an SJ special." End of. Good girl.
Wait, isn't that like a big filthy pizza and a beverage of some sort?
I think, yeah. Well, I don't know. Sarah Jane special. I would have thought. I don't know.
Pretty
SJ
sure.
special.
Isn't that like remember it's a kebab or a pizza or something and alcoholic beverage of some sort? I seem to remember. I could be wrong. I just can't remember the specifics. I just really missed the takeaway that was this other takeaway that was around the corner from us. That there's a few of them, but they're all like just burger and pizza places, so they're all generic crap.
Yeah.
But there was one that was a burger and pizza place, but also did curry. So it was a crappy burger and pizza place, but they did like the nicest lamb karahi.
Oh right.
And there's a curry takeout 3 doors down, and there's this place. And I said to them, I went in one day and I said, how come, right, your curries are really nice, and yet their curries are garbage? The dedicated curry takeaway, the few doors down. And he says, yeah, they're Bengali. They don't know what they're doing with meat. I'm like, okay. He said, they're going to do chicken. That's all they can do. They can't do beef and lamb. Okay. Yeah, they did this most fantastic lamb karahi. It was delightful. It was delicious. And I miss it. I really miss it. As they're closed down now. It's just become now it's just changed into hands and it's a generic burger place.
Oh, that's a shame.
Or KFC/Burger King knockoff. It's just boring garbage.
Yeah, we've got a nice Indian restaurant just up the way there, and I die for his onion barges.
Oh, yeah. See, I get quite picky because I can't stand cardamom seeds if in a curry, because if I bite on a cardamom seed, it puts me off the rest of the meal. So
yeah,
this one I used to go to, their lamb karahi, they didn't use cardamom ever. So I knew I could just get my fork and spoon and go blah 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 and just wolf it down dead quick. Because if I get a cardamom seed, I have to stop and start rifling, pick them all out. Because I hate the flavour; it's horrible. So I do miss a good curry. I've not had a good curry for ages. It's been a long time. William Rayborn says we started getting pizzas from Walmart. They're $5 and even better than delivery. David Sanderson says, are Grunstock and Arcanaut the same dudes? Well, isn't Arcanaut a type of dude and Grunstock's a person? Cy Reynolds. Two-time Golden Demon winner who knows about these things.
You see, that's Age of Sigmar for a start. That's the Caradran Overlords. As far as I know, that is one kit that has variations on the sprues.
You can,
so you can build either.
Because I didn't know Grunstock was a person. I thought Grunstock was a. I know you get the Grunstock gunboat thing, don't you? Maybe it's a clan or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about Age of Sigmar, so.
No, they're units.
Okay.
I'm just gonna double check.
So Grunstock would be like Deathcore compared to Imperial Guard or Tempestus Scions, I guess.
Not quite. It would be like a Primaris Reaver versus a Primaris with a bolter.
Oh, okay, so a type of.
Yeah, because you know the Reavers have got like the type of Caradron. Yeah.
I do like their steampunk. I tell you what, Cole.
Yes.
Not to push you further down the hole now. You've got your orcs going on.
No, because I'm resisting well, ain't I, mate?
Yeah, you don't want to go onto the Games Workshop or Goblin Gaming website and look up the Caradrons at all.
Right. No, so I was completely wrong. I'm just looking. Almost certainly not, David. I'm afraid, because it looks like for £27.50 you get 5 Grunstock Thunderers, whereas for £30 you get how many is that? You get 10 Arcanauts, so it's a different kit entirely.
Yeah, so it's like, is that like comparing like heavy weapons team to a Flamer team or something like that, or
pretty much
Scions to Imperial Guard or something like that?
Yeah, like generally speaking,
they're all Arcanauts, aren't they? Or something? They're all Caradrons.
Yeah, the good way to work that kind of stuff out is 1, the price, and 2, the amount of models, and then you can normally work it out. If you look closely at the models, like a lot of them will have very similar poses.
Yeah.
Because it'll just be like an arm swap or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like with Imperial Guard, you can spend 10 quid on 6 Cadian troopers, or you can spend 20 quid on 1 heavy weapons team, which is 2 dudes and a gun.
Yeah.
It's because you're paying more because they're a more expensive unit to field in the game. So.
Can I just check, by the way, that reference that you were like, if anyone gets this, I'll be well impressed. Was it an SG-1 reference?
It may have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prove us. What's that?
Pertaining to the 5th race, of course.
Exactly. Good girl. You get 10 internet points. Nobody else got that.
Well, I googled it, so I cheated, didn't I?
Okay, you get minus. You owe me 10 internet points for being a chud.
No, and I said to you earlier, I did Google foo, but I don't want to spoil it. But I thought it had been long enough that no one was.
Yeah, no one
even
remembered
recall that. So.
No one remembered it. Yeah, Cole. What you definitely don't want to do right now
No.
at all is go onto the Games Workshop website and go to the Age of Sigmar section. And I assume there's a faction of... Is it going to be under Caradron? Ooh, chips are done.
Good burpage.
Chips are done. Wait for the sausage. I assume it's going to be under Caradrons on the factions.
Yeah, but for a start, you were wrong there, sir, because
Was
you
I?
said go to the Games Workshop website. Go down to the description on YouTube, Cole.
Oh, of course, yes, I forgot.
Go to Goblin Gaming, and then
Yeah, description
just
underneath this very video.
have a looky-loo for the old Caradron Overlords.
It's Kahardron.
Yeah, and then pop one of everything into your cart.
No.
Yeah, but
You're not going to tempt me, you rotten...
Do you know why we're saying this, Cole? Do you know why I'm saying this?
Because you're evil.
No. Because steampunk.
Damn.
Yeah.
They're steampunk dwarfs, Cole. They're
Yeah,
very
it's
cool.
nothing to do with 40k. They're just steampunk dwarves, and you would like, oh. And a lot of
know
them
what I'm gonna end up bloody
get this
doing,
right. Get this right. Dirigibles. Can you get more steampunk than dirigibles?
Actually, as well, you need to add 2 of the flying ships.
Yeah.
Because then you can convert one to be Orky.
That's what I'm saying. Dirigibles. You can't get more
Yeah.
steampunk than airships and dirigibles, and Gaharadrons have airships and dirigibles. The Grunstock Grunt Hauler is a big, stabbity little. Oh,
Serves you right. Serves you right.
not stabbity. It's the spikes on this guy's armor. The way your voice has changed tells me you're looking at a computer monitor, which means you're on the Goblin Gaming website.
God, how do you bloody know that?
I can tell because the acoustics of your voice change when you're looking to one side.
Damn.
I told you, I've got ears. You know what my hearing's
You've
like.
got ears like an SH rat, ain't you?
It's not so much that. This is why I can tell voice actors when a voice actor plays a part. I can tell who it is. I just have this ability.
There's that, and Cole.
What was it? Adeptus Titanus.
No.
You want Age of Sigmar, not 40k.
Wait, actually, Colin, if you go to the search bar on Goblin Gaming,
Yeah.
and if you just type KH
Yeah.
AR ADRON.
With an H. Caradron.
And then click on stuff.
And then just look at all the
my
pictures.
God.
There we go.
Oh, you eat. Mm.
Those are like trouser tent noises, but little trouser tent noises.
Mm.
I think there might be a little bit of a stiffy going on there. Just a little bit.
What was it?
You two.
What was it you said on Friday that corpsed me? It was like 10 minutes in.
I can't remember, but I
It was just
probably
Foxx
shouldn't
when he
repeat it
turned
on
around
this
and
family
said that
friendly
he had
version.
It was just
Yeah.
something. You just turned around and was just like, "I've got a right stiffy now."
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah. Just okay.
I think it was the way I
Yeah,
said it.
It was the
It was,
delivery. It was the venomous delivery that he said, "Oh my God, look at that." Oh,
I don't think he said to anyone, "Oh my God, have a look at my stiffy, Carl." Thank you very much.
Not that this is distracting us from listening to Colin seeing these Caradron things for the first time and seeing what his reaction is, but let's listen to Colin's reaction to these Caradron.
yeah, I love that. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's
we go.
brilliant.
He's in. He's knackered. That's it. He's screwed.
Endrin Master in Driggable Soup. 18 quid. Damn, that's sexy.
Have you seen the airships?
That'll
be
no,
no.
I'm just adding stuff to my wish list now. This is how it starts with you two rotters.
Our work here is done, Mr. Reynolds.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, keep going through,
Objective
Cole. You'll
view.
see the airships and stuff.
Airships. Oh no.
If you've done a search for Caradrons, it should, assuming they've got
I
some
did
stuff.
check.
Oh my God.
There we go. He's found them. He's found the airships.
The airships are there. Yeah.
He's-
I checked.
Yeah, he's just found them. We can tell.
Arcanal Ironclad.
That's
yeah.
the one.
Yeah, there's a couple of others, smaller ones as well, but you know how I looked at you and I said orcs? Well, I suddenly realised when we're talking about it, looking at you and thinking steampunk. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, there's another one. There's a little frigate. Oh, that's brilliant.
Do you know the first word that comes to mind with Games Workshop and Colin is the word malleable?
Yeah. And then
You're a pair of gits, you really are.
Yep.
I do like that, though.
Yeah, surprisingly, we knew that was going to happen.
in terms of 40k as well for steampunk, we could probably get him into Adeptus Mechanicus.
Maybe.
Some of the new vehicles are quite steampunk.
Oh, like you mean like the ornithopter, or whatever it's called, orthocopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that one. I don't know, like just bog standard Mechanicus would be really Colin's bag.
No, I'm mainly
that
thinking
steampunky,
vehicles.
The what?
Mainly thinking the vehicles.
Yeah, the orthocopter. Is it orthocopter?
Something like that.
That'd be quite good.
Damn, there's some seriously sexy stuff there.
Yeah. I mean, I have no interest in Age of Sigmar, but there's a few models in that range that I will have to get at some point. I've got a couple of things already, but like some of the character models in Sigmar and some of the stuff is just gorgeous, and it's like, oh, I need to get that. I'm never sure. Some of it does cross over to 40k though, but I'm never quite sure what. I think the orc stuff is it mostly or.
Well, the orc stuff, lots of people use it for conversions, but the rules don't.
Yeah.
It's mainly like the chaos demons that translate over to 40k.
Do you actually play them as those, or are they just substitutes like counts as?
No, you're like, for example, you'll still play like the Great Unclean One as the Great Unclean One.
Okay, but just in 40k.
Yeah, because obviously the chaos gods and thus demons are the same for the two time periods.
Because I can never remember if Archaon they ever chosen is Sigmar or 40k.
It's Sigmar. Yeah. He doesn't transfer. Sadly.
No, I mean I want that model
demon.
anyway, just because it looks absolutely gorgeous. But I've got to paint my Mortarion. The Mortarion I've got to paint will be the first character thing I've done, and if I enjoy that, then I might look at things like Archaon, because I'm not that confident painting big, massive things like that. So. If it's a if it's a hellscape and I hate it, I won't do that. But if I do a good job,
they are very intimidating, especially with the amount of details that
it's not so much
GW packs in.
It's not so much that; it's more the how to film it.
Yeah,
I think I know how I could film painting a small mini, and I can paint a vehicle, but painting a big thing like Mortarion or something that big like Archaon, I look at it and I'm like, it gives me the little trouser tent to paint Archaon, the Everchosen. Like Magnus the Red, don't care. It's just a big muscly bloke with horny bits, not interested. But Archaon, with all its different textures and styles, it's got feathers and scales and leather and metal and everything. Don't look at that one, Col.
Sorry, mate, yeah. I know.
Colin's gone quiet now, he's just lost.
Oh, you're wicked, you two.
We are?
Yep.
We just know what you like, or might like. He's gone very quiet, hasn't he, Si?
I'm trying to dissect, like, if I can hear mouse clicks of things being added to wish lists and stuff.
No, he's doing it very, very quietly, so you don't hear it. Ow, Stabbity again. He's never moused so gently in his life. He's like,
I know, you wouldn't believe the amount of concentration.
He's like, he's going.
I just heard one then.
Button.
I definitely. He tried to sneak a louder one in when he was like, you can imagine the concentration. I definitely heard one then. He tried to sneak one into that sentence.
You like the way I did that, didn't you? It's like,
yeah.
Just
it's like you fart the other night, Cole. You thought you were being subtle, but you weren't.
You have to remember that when I'm in the room, I have an understanding now of the acoustics of your little man cave. So I know whether you're turned a certain way or whether you're leaning over to squeeze one out. If your voice goes a bit echoey and there's a sudden little noise, I'm thinking that was a fart because he leant over to squeeze that out.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I can also tell that you're looking up by the sound of your voice.
Yeah, I am, mate. Yeah, I'm having to look through that bit of my glasses where I can read through, and it's a pain in the backside.
That's how my hearing works. I can tell when you're looking up. It's really weird. I don't know how I do it. I just can't.
Mate, I wish I had hearing like that because I can't hear nothing when it's right next to me, mate.
It's not so much hearing it, it's just understanding the sound.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I just have that ability, so I can tell when you're like
Oh, fair play to you, mate.
Weird. It's a weird, like, superpower. It's completely useless superpower. It's pointless. Now he's in trouble because those Chilean miners have made him a... Ooh, that sounded like pizza that came out the wrong way.
That wasn't a pleasant one.
Phil East says, now he's in trouble. Those Chilean miners have made him a bed and started teaching him the language.
Oh, mate, honestly, it's killer, isn't it?
Yep.
Really?
Sarah Jane says, Colin, see those 4 walls around you? That's the bottom of the silly Warhammer hole you've gone down.
I'm resisting.
You're not at all. Don't even lie.
Oh, come on, give me something. I do like that one.
Max McGinn says that was a unit I was going to get until called Heavy Intercessors from the Space Marine range, but the price on what they're charging put me off. Yeah, the thing you have to remember about Warhammer prices is they're irrelevant to what you actually get in the box. It's not like buying a regular model kit. I mean, the Heavy Intercessors, there's a big debate online about them being overpriced anyway, but for those that don't know, if you're looking at Games Workshop prices, you're not paying more for more plastic. It doesn't work like that. Like, you pay £10 for a plastic Revell kit, it's going to be garbage. You pay £20, it'll be a bit less garbage. You pay £100, it might be a good kit. It's not how Games Workshop works. Games Workshop bases their prices purely on how many of those you're going to buy to put in your army, as in how expensive are they in the game. So, the Baneblade, Lord of War, big, massive, super heavy tank, will cost you 90 quid. Because most armies you might have 1 or maybe 2, because not because they're expensive in money, but in terms of points in the game. If you're having a 2,000 point game, you might have maybe 1 or 2 of those in the game. You might not have a lot of them, because you have to account the points have to go towards all your troops and other stuff as well, and they cost a lot of points in the game to field them. So they know you're only going to buy 1 or 2, so they'll charge you more. Whereas the Space Wolves Storm Wolf, which is like a flyer, is equally as big a kit. It's probably a bit more complicated than the Baneblade, but it costs half the price. Which makes no sense to somebody who's used to buying regular model kits, because you're like, well, the Baneblade's a little bit bigger, but it's got about the same number of parts. Why is it twice the price of the Storm Wolf? It's because the Storm Wolf costs less in game points to field on the battlefield. So you might have 4 of those rather than 2. So it does mean, and sometimes it means that some stuff looks ridiculously overpriced. So those heavy intercessors might be very expensive to play in the games. You know, you're not going to have many of them. Whereas sometimes you get absolute bargains, like the Land Speeder with 6 dudes in it is like 19 quid. But it's a great little model. It's worth more than 19 quid as a model if you're just making it as a model. So you can get some good bargains as well as sometimes getting some overpriced nonsense. But you have to keep that in mind. It's a bit weird like that, not like regular pricing. Colin's still really quiet. I think he's still stuck on the website.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm logging out now.
He says that.
Oh no, seriously, I am. I'm logging out.
You're logging out after you've checked out. When you say logging, do you mean checkout or you mean log out?
No, I'm logging out, and there's only 20 odd things in my wish list now.
Yeah, I've got everything on the wish list now, so I don't need to be on the website anymore. You love us really, don't you, Carl?
You're evil. Because you're very clever, because you know what time of the month it is, don't you? That sounds wrong. But you know that it's coming up to my AdSense and that payouts, and you just sow these seeds in your head, knowing what I'm going to end up doing, you rotter.
It wasn't actually. I didn't actually have that thought in mind. It's just, I think I know what you might like. And I don't want you to miss out on things that you might think are awesome.
No, you're trying to replace my entire stash with Warhammer, aren't you? I know what you're up to.
But just imagine what you could do with some of those, like, Caradron airships. With your, like, let's have fun and make it look really weird, kind of. Like you did to the Baneblade. Imagine what you could do to those airships. Not making them orky, but just making them even more steampunky, perhaps.
Yes, I know.
See, you're having thoughts now. I'm giving you them kind of special thoughts in your special place, aren't I?
You are. There may be. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it now means he's lost all interest in orcs, and I've kind of knackered myself on that count. But
no, not at all, mate. Not at all. No, you won't knack yourself on that, mate. Definitely not. Because I'm going to get the stomper, and I. So
right.
There's going to be some electrickery shenanigans going on with that bad boy and all.
Yeah.
21 and 36.
Look at him reading out the part numbers like he's actually doing some work now, even though he's just thinking about airships and steampunk.
God, how did you know that?
They're not
Bloody
part
hell, that's
numbers.
uncanny.
Yeah.
They're not part numbers, Fox. They're prices of kits that he's working out if he can afford.
Yeah, because Colin never, because the thing is, Colin never goes, I need E32, and he never does that. So when he's doing it, that means he's doing that to make us think he's doing that, because he's really sitting there thinking
I'm
about
doing it to try to distract myself.
Yes. You like my mum, she does the same thing. You know, when she's saying things like that, she's probably pissed off about something, and you've done something wrong.
No, I was right. Look, there's the part. There's the. Yeah, see, I'm reading out part numbers.
All lies.
I've only just realised there was numbers on the sprue. Yeah. Because normally they're not numbered, are they, Warhammer kits?
No. We fully expect that you're actually be working on a part and you'll be like, oh, wait, I built that half an hour ago.
Yeah. No, I might be slightly distracted, but...
Dirigibles. It's hard to concentrate when you've got thoughts of dirigibles in your mind, isn't it, Cole?
Just wicked.
Cole never met a dirigible he didn't like.
People are going to go, whatever happened to that Festa bloke? Not seen him in ages. Yeah, he fell down that bloody Warhammer. Oh, and there's the ding of goodness.
There we go. Dave Barker's in. Hey, Dave. I'm resisting, says Phil. Yeah, sure, Cole. Just like Rodney King was... Oh, that's a bit political. I hadn't read that one out now. Colin, look at the gun hauler, says David Sanderson. I think he did. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
You saw the gun hauler, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I may have added every single one of those bloody airships to my car.
Good lad. So Reynolds,
my,
your work here
my
is
wish
done.
list. I can't add them all to my
I should
cart
be
at the
getting
moment.
commission here from like Goblin Gaming.
No, that's my job. I mean, yeah. Sure.
That's the only reason he suggests it, see, because Fox is Slick Tony, isn't he, in disguise. It's, I will sow this seed because I get a commission out of him, see. I know what he's doing.
Why do you want Colin to make Warhammer? Because then I can buy Mama Fox pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, he guilts me into it. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And who said peer pressure was dead?
No, and Dad just called me a tit, by the way. He's evil, isn't he? This is what I'm having to put up with. I've got these two trying to flog me Warhammer.
Are you denying that you are in fact a tit? Or are you denying this fact? Or
oh no, I'm a grade A tit, mate. I don't know.
So he's really just pointing out facts then, rather than doing insults.
Yeah, I'm an ultimate tit wobble, mate. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind being bullied.
This guy's head does not want to stick. It's being a right pain in the bum. Now you've
That's
got
karma.
there and you will
That's
stay there.
karma coming back to haunt you after all this picking on Festa that you two have been doing. That's
No,
what that is.
karma pays me to do it.
I don't know. I if I would class you getting to buy awesome miniatures, picking.
Lest we forget that we are sending wonderful things your way at great expense. You know.
Yeah, your own expense, not ours.
Yeah. I'm not a charity.
Absolutely.
As mercenary as they come, me.
They're wicked.
Yeah,
and of course, you know, I'm getting no help from Dad, obviously, because he's not in the chat, but he'd throw me under the bus anyway.
See, if it wasn't for us, you'd be building like little mammoth steam engines and 1970s Spitfire kits and all kinds of rubbish. Now you've got cool things to build.
You might even be doing diamond art, Col.
Diamond art! Diamond geezer.
You can go off some people.
Can you?
I started
time
a
were
diamond
we,
art, but I haven't finished it.
What was your
What
diamond
time
art?
will we go until, by the way, Fox?
About now, actually. I've just realised what time it is, now you said that.
I don't know. I don't know whether Dad's doing a show or not.
Yes, well, we need to stop just in case Dad is. But if I need to stop and go sort the dinner out. So.
Yeah, Mama Fox will want dinner.
Yeah. But Cole, you could do a stream anyway, couldn't you? Then again, it's Dad's channel, isn't it? Oh, there you go. You'll find out now. But I think we'll call it a show there anyway. I'll just glue this guy on the base.
Our Dad says no show tonight.
Oh,
And he also said that you have done Diamond Art, Cole. He says you bejazzled.
Yeah, I started a diamond art and never finished it, mate. That's what I was on about.
Yeah. Right, I'll glue this backpack on and then we'll call it quits, I think. Don't forget, folks, thank you very much for watching tonight, of course, if you've been watching. Don't forget, if you'd like to help support this channel and keep this channel alive, because I depend on you guys to do this. Without my patrons and members, all of this would just stop. So,
Absolutely.
the whole channel would just stop. You wouldn't see me again. So, I depend on you guys to keep this lot alive. So, if you'd like to help support, then please text Dad. If you'd like to help support, carry on, says Dad. No, I need to go and sort the dinner out for Mama Fox. She'll be chewing on the carpet and the seat covers and all kinds of things. Table edges by now. We covered that nicely.
You did.
You say something, you realise what you just said.
Yeah.
Yes, if you'd like to help support the channel, it would be massively, massively appreciated. Do please consider becoming a patron or a channel member if you're not one already. If you'd like to, you can go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru. The address is just down there at the bottom of the screen somewhere. Become a patron, or you can become a channel member by pressing the join button underneath any one of my videos. Either way, you'll be helping support the channel. You get access to early access stuff, advert-free stuff, and some exclusive content. And you'll be literally putting food on my table. So, big, massive thank you to my patrons. Do consider it. Don't forget, of course, the links to my Goblin Gaming and e-models in the description below the video. Do use those links. It tells them that I sent you and I get some income from that. So a big thank you to David, who ordered something earlier on, and to Colin, who's just put many, many items into his wish list. Thank you, Colin. Very kind of you.
Well, yeah, you had a big payout, or I say a payout, for the paint order that I convinced myself to go and buy.
See, this is the thing. I know when Colin's ordered something because I get an email from Goblin saying, "Here's some money." So brilliant. Because he buys enough that I actually get an income check just off that. Not that you're down a hole or anything.
And then he'll say, "Have you been buying anything from Goblin Gaming?" And I go, "No."
Well, I bought a paint.
Why? And he goes, "Oh, I had an email off of them saying someone's just..." Yeah.
No, it's like, I'm not saying you buy a lot, but you trigger my income minimum balance every time. So
Yeah.
But yeah, do use those links. Don't forget, of course, we, myself and Colin and Ted and Chris will be back tomorrow for eModels Monday show. On eModels channel tomorrow, the second episode in Carl from Making Models is doing the World War One ambulance. That'll be going live midday tomorrow. It's not there yet, but it'll be live midday tomorrow, so do go and check that out on the eModels channel. I will, again, this week, try and make a start filming the Mortarian paint job. I'm going to film how to paint Mortarian. I will try. I've not had a chance at all again this week to do any filming on that, so I will try and get that done. I do have more Dodge Charger and Iron Man stuff turning up soon as well, so I need to get that filmed. So we shall see.
Well, I'm hoping to get the ball tank wrapped up this week and edited and up. So that's done then, and it'll be the CBR Fireblade next.
CBR Fireblade.
Models, guys.
That's a motorbike. I don't know about motorbikes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a good motorbike.
It is. It's a sexy one.
All right. So anyway, yes, I would normally say to go and look at Dad's channel now, but Dad's not doing an in-between show tonight. So tonight, I think it's Chris doing the WARHAMMER Sunday. I'm going to guess it's 8 o'clock or half 8 for Chris. 8 o'clock, isn't it?
I think it's 8 o'clock, isn't it?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock over on Gross Models channel. Do go and check that out. He'll be working on his Warhammers. But until then, I shall bid you all farewell. Thank you to you two guys. Thanks, Colin, and thanks, Simon, for joining me.
That's all right, mate. Glad.
Sorry, who?
Simon? I said Simon. Did I say Simon?
Kev.
I don't go by that name. I only respond to Cy Reynolds. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Cy Reynolds. What's your surname? Cy Reynolds Kev. Is that your full name? Cy Reynolds Kevin?
No, Cy Reynolds.
Not Cy Reynolds 2 Golden Demons Kevin?
No. No.
That's your new surname. TGD.
Right, okay. I'll get a D poll sorted.
Yeah, do it. And you need a really big driving license to fit it all in there. Really long one.
Yeah.
And of course, massive thanks to my co-host Colin, as always, from Festa 67's workshop. Welcome. Am I saying welcome? It's the end, idiot.
I know.
And I'm just talking bollocks now, aren't I? Yes. Don't forget, of course, to check out those guys' channels, Festa 67's workshop, and of course, Squighammer Miniatures, who's got 0 content. We're nagging, but he's not got anything on there yet.
Yeah. Like and subscribe to both.
It's in the works.
Yes, he's beginning to realise how much work goes into making video content. I think.
You can't rush perfection.
No. Or you could just go or whatever you're going to churn out. But anyway, yes.
Yeah. I was going to follow up with something along those lines, but you did it for me, so I didn't have
that's
to.
why I started saying it. And my brain went, "No, carry on. You're fine. He'll only say something similar himself."
Yeah.
But yes, that's going to do it. So thank you very much, everyone who's been watching. We'll see you all again soon. Until next time, of course, don't forget to go make something awesome. Go be awesome. Thank you to you two guys, and we'll say
Adios, amoebas.
Amigos.
Oh, you say amigos. Oh no,
It's amoebas.
it's amoebas. But you stole my line. You guys stole my line. I hate you all. Adios,
I
amoebas.
thought
Dribble.
I thought we were going to do it. I
No.
thought we were doing it in unison.
I've not done the entitles yet.
Underneath the
Jazz. Bye, everyone.
See you
Bye,
later,
guys.
folks.
Bye.